This video is sponsored by Manscaped. This package 4.0 comes with the Shed travel bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxers. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. This package 4.0 comes with the Shed travel bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxers. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscaped. Use the code Ryan LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shell video for you guys today. Don't forget to check out Manscaped. Use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 20% off your order. Let's get that bush clean. Please check out my sponsor, Manscaped. People down in the comment section, please, once you join, please hit the like button. We're going to have a packed show tonight. I'm telling you, this show probably lasts 4 hours. So, do you guys can keep up with this one? Trust me, guys. This show going to last about 4 hours. So, I hope all of you guys tuning in. We're going to have some coach. We're going to have some very good people know about the game. And we're going to break down this game. Reggae Boyz fans, I know it's a disappointed not getting the result, but it's a step forward in my opinion. But with lack creativity, we should win our home game. Canada, they draw against Mexico away from home. They draw against Jamaica away from home. They draw against United States. 3 top team Canada draw away from home. But guess what? The important thing Canada do, they win their home game. And that's very, very important in this World Cup qualifier. I know Jamaica on 2 points, Canada 7. I'm really disappointed. We lack creativity and we need to do much better. I'm disappointed we never get the 3 points. But listen to me, viewers. Hit the like button. Big up Fresh God, Chiller from Manila, Jersey Boy, Dewey, big up. Big up to every single one of you guys joining the chat. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm not stop telling you guys. Let's get the video to 50 likes, guys. Hit the like button. Let's welcome my guest. Let's welcome my guest. Let's welcome my guest. My boy Ryan from another mother. Anderson, welcome in the building, bro. What are your performance against your team, Canadian team? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hit the like button, people.
I'm not happy about this one. I'm not.
Yeah?
Not good enough. Not good enough. There was no width. There was no down the wing. Normally they have the overloads, but with Buchanan and Lorea out and with Atakugbe and Johnston in, it just didn't work. It wasn't the same. And they didn't have the creativity either. Canada was flat, and then the substitutions just didn't work out for Canada. They barely used their substitutions. Jacob Schaffelberg should have been on.
Hold on, pay that. Because we want to try to get much as possible caller in the show. Hold on, pay that, Ryan. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. Caller, good evening. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Good evening, man.
Yeah, speak up a little bit, man. Balakir, welcome to the show, man. How are you doing?
Good man, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, man.
I just one change me no understand my game still, you know. Glad for your points. You see me? You see Grant now. Grant a general, you see me?
Yeah.
Fisher play a good surprisingly. He make in whole Anthony in whole Davis. You see me? Me not understand the East change. Me not see none at all. A 10-man Jamaica use when East come on the field, you know.
Yeah.
You see me? Ru put in a good shift. Everybody else put in a good shift. But even Watson, Javon Watson put in a good shift for it. You see me?
Yeah.
So I just see East change me not understand. None at all.
Yeah.
Better if you man they left Bobby Reed on the field and look a bit done. He shifts Maddy over there and put on Tariq Maggie if he come. You see me in a midfield, so I put Roof out there so I make Tariq Maggie come finish the game. But one thing me have to say still, I see East have to play in almost every match. The reason why the man is a former Portmore player. You see me? And Portmore have a lot to do with the Jamaica national team. Notice. You see me?
Yeah.
That me have to say. Cause right now, once you play for Portmore, you have to play for your national team. For you get called up in my team and then think they're foolish.
Yeah.
You see me?
All right, my brother.
I'm glad.
Yep. Me I gonna take a few more caller. 2 minutes. Try to get much people on the show tonight, Balakir.
Yeah, man.
All right, enough respect, man. Appreciate it, man. People, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. We have a super chat before I come back to you. You have to show the people them love and thing. People really appreciate the super chat. So people really love for you guys to put some money on the board and thing. Want to get to improve the thing. So the microphone, so it cock up in the year. Yeah, man, it's a new thing that come in tonight. So yeah, where you say now? Big up Anthony Grant, man. Listen, we miss Anthony Grant in that United States game, man. This guy named Anthony Grant is a very good midfielder. And if we'd have him in the United States game, it would be a totally different game. That's the midfielder we want to stay in front to shield the back four, to do not make the Jamaican back four get exposed. And him really do fantastic tonight. In my opinion, I have to agree with you to give you the man of the match, man. So, big up, man. We have to say about that super chat.
Oh, I totally agree. Anthony Grant was the reason Jamaica held firm. I believe so. Besides the fact Canada, their tactics just wasn't good tonight. For Jamaica, Anthony Grant protected that back four. He was stuck in. He was a bulldog tonight. He is the man of the match to me. I totally agree with that. Anthony Grant, you need to play him as much as you can. Javon Watson doesn't match up. Michael Hector does not match up to Anthony Grant. You need to keep playing him. If you can play him 2 out of 3 or 2.5 out of 3 games throughout the World Cup qualifiers, you do it. He's that strong. He's that good. He showed out tonight, and I was impressed with him. He showed out so much. Man of the match, Anthony Grant. I totally agree.
Most definitely. All right, let's get back to things on the Canada side. Ryan, I know you have to run soon, so yeah, big up to all the people. Them people really appreciate it. People, hit the like button, man. Please, I'm begging you guys. Just let us have a very good discussion without stop to tell you guys to hit the like button and hit the share button. Once you're coming into the stream, just hit the like button, you know, people. That's all we ask for. Please, we have to stop the show and I say hit the like button. So let's get back into things now. Continue upon a point, Ryan.
For me, Canada should have made their substitutions a lot quicker and a lot better. Jacob Schaffelberg should have not been put on around the 86th minute. He should have been on around the 75th, 70th minute to make a change because they needed pace. They brought on Eustachio for the creativity, and they also brought on Wotherspoon. That was fine, but they waited too long to bring on Schaffelberg and Fraser. And I don't know why they brought on Charles Andreas Brim. I've never thought he was good. I've never rated him. I don't know why they brought him in. They should just kept David in for the rest of the game. The substitutions were absolutely horrible, and the lineup was horrible too. And the way they played, they didn't care. Canada did not show fight. They did what they had to do to get a draw. They played it safe, which is ironic because back on Thursday, they did everything they could to try to get 3 points out of the Azteca, and sadly, they fell short there. But tonight, they stepped on that proverbial banana peel that Herdman was warning about. Jamaica was tough, and they weren't easy to break down. And Canada played straight into Jamaica's game plan for tonight. And that's why Jamaica was so strong, because I'm not knocking the Jamaican national team. I'm not knocking the Reggae Boyz. They put in a great performance, and they should have honestly won this game. They were the better team. Canada did not show up to play. It's like they were hungover after drawing with Mexico. Kind of like how Liverpool was after they won the league. That's what it was like.
That Azteca performance from Canada that take a lot out of the Canadian national team. But I want to go to the super chat and adjust the super chat before I get into my breakdown and stuff. So viewers, you guys, the phone line is open. You have 2 minutes to give your thought and share your thought. I see I'm getting a lot of phone call, but I will get to it. But let's adjust this phone, this super chat. Ryan, he said, big question. What Nichols do in the match?
I saw nothing.
I think this one of Shaman Nichols a poor game. I think the coach should pull him from at least 60 minutes. Yeah, I think 60 minutes or 55 minutes.
He should have put Kamar Roof up there a lot earlier.
Yeah, I didn't think he have I didn't think him have a great game.
No.
I didn't think him have a great game.
He was a ghost. No.
Yeah, but as you're jumping in, my brother Principal and my brother, this super chat, what do you guys think about Shaman Nichols' performance?
Right. So Shamar, I never see much of him today. It was a little bit disappointing. It was a bit out of it. So I wouldn't even know how to grade him basically. I wouldn't even know what to say.
Yeah.
So for me personally, you have to grade forward on the positions he was able to receive, right? And in my memory, I cannot recall Shamar really getting a lot of the ball. So in my opinion, you can't judge a forward off the lack of service that he got. No, today it was a lot of toiling. It was a lot of graphing as a centre forward, and I see him putting himself in some positions to really make himself a nuisance. So I have to give him that. But I can't recall him miscontrolling a lot of balls that he received, because he didn't receive a lot of balls, and so I can't judge him poorly. Now, as for getting himself into goal scoring positions, Shamar Nichols will always get himself in goal scoring positions, but you need the chances, you need better squares to come in, and I didn't think we had a lot of good squares. I can recall we're getting a few squares, especially from Fisher, but in general, he didn't get a lot of chance. I can't remember him getting a chance. The chances fell to other players, bro. So I can't really judge Nicholson in a negative light today. I can say that he didn't get a chance, which probably is down to him. Probably he should have been in better positions to receive a chance. But all in all, Nicholson didn't have a bad game. He didn't have a good game. I would say he had an average game.
Yeah, in my opinion, still based on the Jamaica team overall performance, I think the performance much better. I think Anthony Grant, man, this guy make us look much comfortable in midfield. He do a lot of dirty works. He do the simple thing a lot of people don't see. He's my man after match. He make things click for us. He don't make us look too exposed. You know what I mean? And that's what I really like about Anthony Grant. A lot of people don't give him credit of him ball winning inside the midfield, and he don't lose the ball. He get a lot of foul too, and you can see him have a lot of experience by playing a lot of game week in, week out in England, and that's the player we miss against United States. And I'm super excited him going to play against Honduras because he's a very physical player, and we need someone on the back of field in Honduras. So yeah, so basically, I think we have a go for it.
Yeah, I was saying, as Principal did mention in the live stream, that Tapa basically fumbling, basically come upon the midfield pairing that should be starting anyways. Because once Speedy Williams had come on along with Grant, he became so solid in the middle. That actually covered the back line, and you know, I was really worried about what Canada was doing offensively much. So definitely for sure, Grant, I believe, had a very impactful game and definitely deserved man of the match. But to go back to the Shamar Nicholson thing, which is why I couldn't grade him. When you're not getting the ball, like, what can you do? You know, like, how can you perform? So yeah, we just need we had so much opportunities to take advantage of the wider spaces and to get him involved in the game, but we didn't do it, unfortunately.
For me as well, to continue on the whole Shamar Nicholson, I think today's game, and not only today's game, Jamaica is a team that likes to play long balls into the forwards, right? So having a forward who can hold the ball up or who can win more balls in the air would suit us. And I honestly think that Gray might be better at that job than Shamar Nicholson, to be honest. So probably this playing style more suits Andre Gray, in my opinion. And a Gray and a Nichols and a Antonio to come in with a Gray. If we're gonna play like this, I think those are probably two players who can turn off chances into goals, if you get what I'm saying. Because this team is not really playing and creating a lot like from open play, right? The few chances that we did create from open play actually didn't fall Nicholson's way. So probably if we're gonna play like this, picking up off scraps, we definitely probably need to start our play with Gray, because if you realize even the shot that Gray had that was blocked, it was really scrap. He was trying to pick up scraps, and if you're gonna pick up scraps as a forward, might as well. That's probably a strong point. I don't think that's Shamar's strong point, because Shamar needs service, so you can't. That's why I can't really bash him that much. Yeah.
Most definitely. Viewers, don't forget to hit the like button, man. Over 150 of you guys in the chat, and you guys not hitting the like button, man. Let's get the video to 150 likes, man. Stop playing games, man. I told you guys about this coming down in the comment section and comment and not. It's trying to help to support the stream and try to push the channel further. Hit the like button, man. We're not talking until you guys get the video to 150 likes. I'm dead serious tonight, man. You guys too bad, man. Hit the like button, man. Not taking no phone call or anything. You guys must hit the like button, man, and stop playing games, man. Stop playing games, man. I'm not here to play games, man. The game just done. Serious thing with it on right now. 100 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get the video to 150. We have 150 of you guys in the chat. Stop playing light, man. Serious tonight, man. Serious tonight. Serious tonight. Serious business with it on. Hit the like button.
Ryan, when I heard if we free up the talking after we reach 150, like, I really want to hear Ryan Anderson's assessment of the game, because me really did scare that Canada. I tell you the truth. I tell one of my bridge and say I truly love Jamaica.
Teacher, hold it point in point, man. People hit the like button, man. Trust me, man. You guys, man, and messed up sometime, man. When I watch AFTV and these bloggers from all over the world, one time them talk, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Jamaican vlogger have a beg on 100 times hit the like button and disrupt the show. Let's hit the like button, you know.
Come on.
Let's get the video to 150 likes, man. Watch this now.
If you wanted to hear me do my assessment, I gotta run quickly, so you better run up the likes. Come on, no.
19 of you guys in the chat don't subscribe yet. What are you doing, man? Support the channel the best way, man. I'm serious, man. Anyway, let's run the show. 135 likes. I'm watching you guys, man. Big up to Coach Karome, man.
Big up, big up.
Big up Coach Karome. Big up Football in 5. Big up to every single one of you guys, man. Big up Miss Jackson for your super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat, the super sticker. People, put some money on the board, man. Help support the channel, man. Come on, man. Put some money on the board, people, man. Come on. Put some money on the board, man. Stop playing games, people, man. Put some money on the board, man. Come on, man. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Anderson, right now, a lot of people disappointed in Canada, you know, because everybody talking up this Canadian team and would think they're going to run over this Jamaican team. And you guys flop, man. What happened tonight?
The way we played exactly into the hands of Jamaica. The way they rotated without Larea and Buchanan. There was no overloads on the wing from the wing backs and the wingers. That was bad. The pace was not there. The creativity was not there. Canada wanted to play this one safe. They thought the same thing we did. But as fans, we have the right to think, hey, we could just run over them. They said, oh, there's a proverbial banana peel here. They proceed to slip on it. But here's the thing. Jamaica fought for that draw, and they deserve to win this game. I'm going to admit that. Jamaica deserved to win this game. Canada did not care. They got off the hook. They got off the hook. And I did not like the way the substitutions were made. I did not like the way that Canada played. They could not string 5 passes together. They couldn't. I'm shocked they had more possession. I'm shocked that they had more passes, at least at the half when I checked. Because the way Canada played, they did not care. They did not want this. They wanted a point, which is okay. Considering away from home in CONCACAF, you need to get points. And it's okay if it's 1 point or 3, but you need to start winning. And they win games at home. That's good. But we expected, the way Jamaica's been playing, we expected this team, oh, you got a point against Mexico, you should be able to whip Jamaica. No. Jamaica outplayed Canada. Honestly, honest to God. Anthony Grant, strong in the midfield. A bulldog tonight. He kept Jamaica tight, compact, safe, defending well. Man of the match, Anthony Grant, because he was stuck in, played like a bulldog. That's what I like. Tough. Tough. Jamaica played tough. They weren't afraid. They were depleted too, by the way. It wasn't their A team versus our A-B team. It was both teams were depleted, but Jamaica wanted it more. They wanted to defend the office, and they did. And big props to Jamaica for that. Canada did not play the way that I thought they would or the way that they should have played. They wanted a point. That's all they wanted, and they got what they wanted. But the way they were talking and the way they were acting, they made it seem like they wanted more. Don't say one thing and do another. And if they got what they wanted tonight, great. But this was a good chance for 3 points. They couldn't get it. So that's the way I feel about it.
But Anderson, based off all of the relevant statistics, it would suggest that Canada bossed the game. You know, they had 64% of possession, that 10 goal attempts, 2 shots on goal. We only had 1 shot on goal.
It didn't.
You know,
here's the thing. It didn't look like it at all. Canada, they picked up those numbers from. They picked up those numbers from useless possession, from picking up the ball, passing it 5 times, and losing it again. That's exactly what it was. They didn't boss nothing. Not the midfield, not defensively, not offensively. They couldn't get forward. They had no pace. They had no creativity. And the substitutions were way too late. Those stats, sometimes the stats can be misleading. That was definitely misleading. What you saw was not what's on the paper, not what's on the score sheet. What you see on the paper is not what you saw tonight. Point blank, period.
So what would you have changed? I know you mentioned the overloads on the wings. What would you have wanted apart Canada to do apart from it? Were you happy with the starting 11?
I thought when it came out, I was happy with it, but the way they were playing 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh, so that's what's going to happen tonight. And then I was like, yep, I shouldn't. A lot of people were starting to call it, and I'm like, this 11 looks good. It's depth. They have depth, and then they came up and laid an egg within the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, so that's what tonight's going to be. So as the game went on, I wasn't happy with the starting 11. Around the 15th minute, I was like, yeah, no, this one's going to be a slog.
All right, let's go for this. Let's go for this voice note someone sending. Guys, if you don't want to call, you can send in a voice note. Play it on here.
Decent relationship with the players then. So and look, a result did I go him way, you know. Cause I know from the first match to the second match, whereas Panama to the fourth match to the fifth match, things could have gone a different way if Whitmore was not a person who so ignorant and will not listen what people have to say. This is what Whitmore has done to Jamaica football team. Stab Jamaican talented players them in their box and young talented players who can represent Jamaica on an international scene who live all about in the world. This is what Whitmore does to Jamaican talented football players. And Jamaican man and woman who migrate and live all over the world, Whitmore has done it again. To show that we the people them who love the football just make the whole life will be a mockery.
Hello.
Carla, good night. Welcome to the show. You have 2 minutes. I'm getting a lot of missed calls, so I don't want to miss call
Yeah,
too
man,
much.
just a quick one, man. It wasn't a bad game tonight, but tactically, some of the changes that Whitmore made, I don't think he should have played Jamal Lowe. There's a situation with the club allowing him only to play 2 games for Jamaica in this round, and you have about 10 or less minutes, and you put him on the field. Now you don't have him for the Honduras game because you know the clubs are going to be on, top of shoulder about it that they cannot use him. Secondly, when we talk about midfielders, playmakers, Kemar Roof is not a midfielder. Kemar Roof is a second striker. And based on his club that he's coming from, he has talented players around him that plays in Europe. And they supported him very well up front. But when you put him as a makeshift person in this game, don't expect the same thing, that he's going to produce of the highest standard at all time because he's not playing his right position.
So which position is in best position?
He's a number 10.
Yeah, but he played number 10 today.
Yeah, but most of the time they had him coming back playing the role of Tariq McGee, making the passes and stuff like that. So when you really think about it,
So
you
hold on.
need a playmaker out there to do that.
So Carla, if you are playing number 10, if you're playing a number 10, try to get a little bit of clarity. If you're playing number 10, what a number 10 should do?
Well,
what is his role as a number 10?
Striker. Well, it's a more of a midfield thing they're putting in him for. But at his club, they just use him as like a second striker. That's all he does up there. He plays off the striker at the front, and that's his role. He just comes in. Look at that shot that he took. That's Kemar Roof playing in his league.
So
what he does.
So what you're saying, he should playing more closer to Shaman Nicholson.
Right, stuff like that. If you want the best out of it, that's where you have to put it.
Yeah, but he have to come back and work if he play number 10, though, man.
Well, that's true, brother. But here's what I say. Listen what I say, brother. It's just that, put it this way. If we had a Tariq McGee out there doing most of that, you could have him playing, coming off the wing or stuff like that, making it more effective for him. But in this case, he just
you know, most of the time he was lost in the middle.
So, Carl, I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. Is it that you're uncomfortable with Kemar making the final pass and so on?
Finishing
You
the
just
final.
want him basically be on the end of the chances as opposed to
Carla.
creating the chances?
I respect everything, man.
Carla,
Yeah, man.
listen. I want you to go. Yeah, me give you 2 minutes. You're gone over 4 minutes. So I have to take a next caller. But listen, we're gonna adjust that right now, and I want you to listen. Okay?
Yeah, man. Respect.
All right. Thanks for calling, man. Yeah. Let's jump right. Let's just before you jump in, Ryan, just finish where I say. We just finish up where I say about Kemar Roof, number 10.
Oh, yeah. It seemed like he must say him no want him to make the passes. It seems like he's trying to say he prefers him to be at the end of the moves as opposed to starting the moves. And maybe him have a legitimate point because even the shot that that Roof had taken, Principles has mentioned that that's only a good play if you score that, right? You had a 5-1-3 move or a 5-1-3 attack and in choose for shoot. So maybe that's what he's saying. He doesn't want him to see him making those type of decisions. Maybe Maggie would have made a better decision in that situation.
Listen, bro, I don't think the style how we play, bro, it's very difficult to fit Kemar Roof in it, man.
Yeah, because I was a bit confused, to be honest. I think I wasn't clear what the caller was trying to say, even when I gave him a chance to explain himself, right? Because if Roof plays as a number 10 for his club, right? Today he was playing a second striker, so I'm not sure if he's saying that he shouldn't be playing a second striker, or the way that he's playing a second striker is an issue where he's dropping too deep and he's not being as connected with Shamar as he wants him to be. Where what I'm seeing now, what I'm seeing from Tapa is that Roof is playing because of his work rate. You can see that he puts in a lot of work, right?
Yeah, work.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so basically Tapa had the option to give up creativity with Maggie and work rate with Roof, and he chose work rate because I guess he just wanted to graph out this game, in my opinion. So no, I think that that's an error because when you're playing two central midfielder, I think you can choose to have a player that is more creative, in my opinion. So that's why I'm thinking that basically it would be a good it would be a better decision to play Maggie. But then again, remember that we started off with a 4-4-2, and playing 4-4-2, the second striker is actually a second striker, not a number 10. So in Tapa's defense, I could see where it made sense to start Roof as a second striker instead of a number 10. So the system dictates who starts, are the reason why Roof started over a Maggie. But then when we changed to a 4-2-3-1, I think that would have been the ideal time to bring on a Maggie because now we would need a number 10 instead of a false 9. So that's basically my explanation of the whole thing.
Yeah, I think as me saying we're playing at home the last 15 minutes. I would take off Roof and bring on Tariq McGee to go more forward, be more positive, man. That I don't like with Tapa sometimes, bro. You're playing at home, you're looking for a 3 point. You have to gamble. Sometimes as a coach, you have to gamble.
Ryan, I have a question. Like Craig Butler had made he did an interview on Sportsmax. You saw that one? I think it's the last one he did. Oh, no, talk about it already. All right, so every single match that we play, it becomes more obvious to me that this is the way that we need to move forward. So, what do you think it will take for get him for do this and for do that? We have the players available that could play that type of style. So, what do you think it's going to take? I forgot move him.
Oh, Tapa?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's more sit back. You know, he probably don't know how to coach. Because really and truly, you know, anybody can set up a team and get defensive. You can defend. Anybody can set up a team. But what many people can't do is the offense or your attack.
Right. Because if we not have the transition, we can't transition properly. We can't counter
Slow,
properly.
bro. Off the ball movements, bro. You can see.
It's horrible.
I don't know. The next thing to bro, what Tapa need to do, if he is not good at coaching the striker, then get somebody who can do that. If you're good at defense, get somebody to complement you.
Tapa seem very stubborn about and stuck in him ways. You know?
Bro, the man didn't even want help, bro. That's why I'm pissed off. Sometimes when I hear him, I get mad at
really mad,
bro. When we get mad, and when me know say, yo, people willing to help the man, bro, but the man choose not to take the help, bro. You can understand just because they will say, oh, they want the credit alone. Bro, from starting a WhatsApp call, somebody from Mexico call me, who own a big football club, and the man said he willing to let people scout, like go on eye test, go watch the opponents, and bring back information to Tapa. Help Tapa. Tapa don't want to help. Everybody said the man don't want to help, bro. The man think him alone can do it, bro. We have a national team, brother. We have 3 coach. We have an assistant coach, and we have a goalkeeper coach. Bro, the pool need for bigger than that, brother. We need to have 8 coach, bro. Where everybody do a different thing.
Is that a Tapa thing or a JFF thing?
Bro, if he miss him, bro, that's why I'm a mad brother. Cause the man ball for everything and him get everything, bro. You know hear my ball about an analyst unless him just a suck up to what them a game, bro. In the Gold Cup, the man him give him everything. Everything him need, bro.
Yeah, it obviously no one else, but I guess it seems as if him and JFF now get rid of Tapa. So it becomes about how we move forward. They must say that's really the problem we have to solve, because this now gonna cut it. This now gonna cut it at all. And
we slow, brother, when we move in a space. Yeah. Look when Maggie get the ball. People will probably think, oh, Maggie just
make a run
back the ball.
That's the thing.
Like, run after ball movement.
What I think about is that exactly like if I go play that type of a style, you have to have a transition where move you from defense to forward quickly, so you can actually put yourself in some dangerous positions and score some goals. But it look like him not really focused on the part, none at all. Because transition is always poor. The after ball movement is always poor. So I wonder if the man them come to Jamaica and forget how to run and forget how to play some football. Because I don't understand.
Yeah, go for it, Ryan. You want to say something for a good one.
Well, this is the one thing I'll say before I jump off. Here's the thing with the Jamaican coaching staff that I think they need. They need an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, that type of stuff. Because I agree, Tapa can't do it alone. I think he needs people that will complement him. And I also think in the game of soccer, football, I think you do need people that can help you, even if you know what you're doing. You should have somebody that knows how to also help coach the offense. I like the idea of offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators in this type of football, and also the goalkeeper coach. You already have that, so why not have the other? If he needs help, he should take it. That's what I think.
Bro, Mr. Liverpool get a goalkeeper choke coach, bro.
Exactly.
And when Liverpool win, bro, you see how much goal the man them quick choke.
Yeah.
You see me I say, when we look at the United States, when we see the man them a travel, brother, coach alone, brother, all 16 of them, I not say, because I know the federation can't afford it. But at least, bro, have 6 or 7 coach who are different role.
Bro, remember after the first 3 matches, them start ball about cost accumulation, you know? So clearly they're very strapped for cash. And I think that is why Tapa probably keeping him job as well, because I think, in my opinion, them probably come to the conclusion that based off of where they are financially right now, we have to still think about the fact that we're in a pandemic. Them probably just can't afford a better coach. So probably have to just get used to the idea of Tapa being.
Carla, good evening, welcome. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Carla, speak up a little bit.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, very low, man.
Yeah, man, may I call in to buy a share to give me a little view, you know. You know what Japan what set up on the nice side. I mean, you know
You hearing?
what fish are doing on the side. You hear me?
Yeah, but you kind of look a bit low, man. I am struggling to hear you.
Yeah, man, may I say, you hear me now?
A little bit better though.
Let me hang up on call back.
Okay.
All right. So today I realized something. I realized that France, because I watched France versus Spain game, right? And what was amazing to me was that France moved to play in a three at the back. So they played three centre halves today, right? So
Hold it thought, caller. Hold it, call. We're coming back to you.
yeah, so me I say all the time I say to myself, me I like to see Jamaica play with three centre halves, right? Whether that is 3-4-3 or whatever. So me thinks that would have make we more defensively sound. And also Jamaica playing a low back block or playing defensive football. Playing defensive football, the only way out is being able to counter attack, right? Now we're known for speed. We have fast players. We have fast and strong players. So if you set up a team in a way where if you're gonna defend, you're gonna have the ability to counter attack. That's fine. But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing we're defending deep and then we're playing a long ball. So says that we're playing route one football, right? Which is like part of the bus kind of football. And if you're gonna do that, you have to use the players that can execute that kind of play, and I'm not seeing either. But I would really like to see Jamaica play three centre for that is 3-4-3 or whatever. You get me? I say, especially if because we can play Maggie. I think we're at this discussion that there's no way Maggie plays if we play with three at the back. We could do like this. We play a three at the back, then you would have your two wing backs, then you'd have the two central midfielders. So that would be what 3-4-1-2, where the one would be the number 10, and you have your two out and out forwards with your wing backs. Your wing back them know so them would have to cover the wings up and down. It could work like that as well,
Right.
but me don't really want to see Tapa try that, but me can't leave it up for Tapa to show them.
We're going to get back. We're going to get back to that.
them.
Carla, go through, Carla.
Yeah, my point of view tonight on the match, Ryan, was pretty much on and off same here, basically, because the concept of the football, as in, where me look at it and me say, okay, the other match the other day we play against USA, and it was like a shambles for us. And then, if you know the stats tonight, USA has lost with Panama, where Canada came back from the other match they played. It was who they played. The match that Canada played the other day. And
Mexico.
1-1. Mexico. And now Canada came to Jamaica, where they bring. I don't know where they get that. I don't know where they get that started 11 or that team from. But honestly, I can tell you, if it was the full strength of the Canada team, might would have a little problem tonight. Well, we see a little issue raised where the gentleman was talking about with Tapa. Honestly, Ryan, me just don't feel like say Tapa. We can blame him on most occasion, Ryan, but some of the stuff them, Ryan, me just feel say GFF are the one to be called. Because on my point of view is like they are just telling Tapa say, yo, just don't do anything, yeah, man. Just put some man out there and play football, which is not that's not what we are looking for. But
So,
the day is, Ryan,
Carla,
yes.
I know you're a big fan of Tapa, you know. Listen, is JFF and is the president on the sideline since night?
The president?
Yeah.
Repeat that again?
Is the president on the sideline when the Jamaica national team play?
If they want repeat, now you're breaking up again.
Is the president
Yeah, it's the president, yeah.
is the president on the sideline on top of a phone in him and where he call it, where the president call him and say, yo, make that change. Set up the team like this.
Hey.
So may I ask if the president either tap of a phone in his pocket or the president on the sideline telling Tapa what to do. Because
All right. Ryan. So Ryan, they never see the one when him call Paul Hall and I whisper something to him same time.
Carla, come on, Carla, man. Just come on, Carla, man, and stop.
No, I never hear what you say. I never hear what you say.
So, oh, you know, you want me say, Bridget, boy, you say Paul Hall.
Me never see that, Ryan. Me never see that. Honestly, me never see that. Me never see that.
Carla,
Hey.
let's repeat my question again.
Yes, go ahead.
Is the president on the sideline where Tapa is?
No. President on the sideline with
Okay. You see Tapa on a phone on the sideline and the president on a phone. Normally in English Premier League, when a manager gets sent off, they show the manager in the stands where him on a phone telling the assistant coach what to do. So I'm asking you, is Tapa Whitmore have a phone on the sideline and the president in the stands talking to him and say, listen, make that change, bring on Javanese, start Junior Flemings?
No.
So why every time when we are talking about football on the field, tactics, when the man make certain tactics and it no go, and we are beating him, you always, bro, you always a shift the thing. Me no,
Ryan, you see a combination tonight where I see Tapa Paul Hall reason. Me never see that since during this World Cup qualification. Tapa just on the sideline like having an angel like him and say, yo, I go on here now. And then it was so surprising to see Paul Hall and Tapa reasoning. So I wonder what they become now. Is either some message reach out there and say, okay, Tapa.
come on, Carla, man. Come on, man.
No. Ryan, come on. Ryan, me not bash the other with more, you know. Me not bash the other, but me just feel like say the GFF have a lot to do with this, Ryan.
And man, I tell us him see improvements, bro. The man see improvements. The man see him two coach them a reason. He has never seen that before.
And he come and say Liverpool have a goalkeeper chewing coach and come on, you know, say Jamaica thing weak, man. Jamaica system weak when it come out to Federation, Ryan.
But hold on there, Carla.
Come on, Ryan.
Carla. Hold on, Carla, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, Carla. Because more understanding, you know. Who you see on top of that on the sideline most?
Warren Barrett.
Why is that?
Why? Me don't know if when Warren Barrett and Tapa reason, the two of them have a more understanding. But
brother, I don't know understanding, brother. Tapa need to get out of foolish ways, brother. Him and my boy are best buddy. Him and my best friend. Nothing wrong with that. But you call for Paul Hall, bro. Let me tell you this straight, bro.
Yeah.
Tapa call for Paul Hall for being assistant manager. In the Gold Cup the other day, two of them at war. You never know that.
I tell that.
So you ball for help and the man come to you. That's why I more prefer go to him assist. All right, bro. Look when Jerome Waite was the assistant coach, bro. The man them have Jerome Waite as a paper boy when write down. The man have Jerome Waite a write down stats and them stuff there. As the assistant coach, who you see him go to? Him goalkeeper coach. So why you not make Warren Barrett be assistant coach then?
Well, the end of the day is become like you know is either you no respect for Paul Hall or you understand the Paul.
Brother, I just saw Tapa stay, brother.
We know the style about Theodore with more, but
brother. Me not blame no Jerry. So when it come on to tactics on the field, me not blame them, brother. It's when off the field when them do thing, me will blame them.
Right, me blame both Tapa and the GFF because you know.
But you know, say Carla, you always come do this, bro. You always come and pick up for Tapa, brother.
No, Ryan, not too big. No,
Yeah, top of fans, Virgin. Bro, all the time you call in, bro, you always shift the conversation on the JFF.
All right, bro. I want to ask you one question before me hang up, bro. You see the interview with Dalton Wint and the media personality, I forgot to him name.
Yeah, from TVJ.
Yeah, and he asked him why Mikel Antonio couldn't make what Dalton Wint tell the media say. Yeah, you want to tell the media say? Eh?
You want me to tell you what him say?
What he say?
He said it's just a misunderstanding.
Okay, and already man I try graph up and I try got deep down in the conversation. He's still not left off of that.
So who you think tell Mikel Antonio enough to come?
What you want to say? Tapa say enough to come?
Me ask you the question, or if you turn back around and ask me the question.
No, Tapa would not say that, bro. Tapa would not say that. No.
Why you think so?
No. You know why Mr. Minan said that? During the interview with Tapa the other day at thing there. When they asked
Carla, listen, may I make it short for you. You know what happened? It was a miscommunication with Paul Hall. The person who tell Mikel Antonio don't come is Paul Hall. He made a mistake, right? He made a mistake.
Yeah.
And we love Paul Hall and we accept the mistake. What happened? Mikel Antonio asks if him and him agent can, him and him physio can come. And Paul Hall said to him, no. Wish, wala no bridging, wish, Tapa say, no, not Tapa, the federation say yes. It was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So, you're correct, it's not Tapa said it. So, people, let's get it straight. The president and Mr. Wynn, he didn't want to throw Paul Hall under the bus. They didn't want to put out a blame game. So they made a mistake and they learned from it.
But the end of the day is when we are trying. We need to try to find out.
Bro, you know why I start? You know why I'm vexed sometimes with the JFF? Yeah. You see, when the narrative a push, they never try to come and address it, bro.
All right, watch out.
And then them in the JFF always do interview with the observer and the gleaner and talk about playing a commit when them know say yo has some mistake go on. And the Paul Hall situation matter. Right. You know the media run with it, bro. That's what I'm tell you say.
Yeah.
JFF can't manage us as vlogger. Listen, they can't manage Ryan LFC because I don't want a friend. No man come tell me nothing. Come here, but listen to what me I say, brother. They can control TVJ, they can tell them. Enough time we hear TVJ reporting and I say, yo, that's not true. Because we get it from the sources mouth, brother.
But Ryan, you know me love about you vloggers out there, especially you, Ryan, as a brethren. You go hard on them. And even though Tapa I'm a friend, I mean now back down.
So I know say friend. I'm gonna tell you, man, Jesus Christ, brother. What me telling you, bro? What me telling say the man at Tapa?
Man, seal it.
Every time me and the man call up on the phone, the man ever pushed it. He never want to put the blame on Tapa.
You see, since America match player, you know what the man them tell me to tell us, say, go easy on Theodore Whitmore. Go easy on Theodore Whitmore. Tell a boy to go easy on Theodore Whitmore.
Yo, where you calling from? Moby?
No, America me live, man.
America. So the man they want to hunt me down, brother. Eh? The man in my Jamaica want to hunt me down for Tapa.
No, man. I'm not Carolina, I live, man. But the man say, yo, bro, tell Ryan to go easy on him for the national, no, man. Go easy on him. But me say, no. So them say, you must have a vendetta.
No, me not the personal. Yo, let me tell you people. Not the personal against Coach Theodore Whitmore. I want Theodore Whitmore to do well. And you know why I go so hard on Theodore Whitmore personally, bro.
Yeah.
I have information where man want help with more and him choose not to take the help. And him know say, if him get the people them around him, bro, you can become a better people, bro. You can't do everything.
Well, me can't tell you that for now. You know, but take it.
Him nah go take it because him have a big ego, bro. Tapper, me know you all with, bro. Tapper block me from Instagram, you know, bro.
Yes. Yes.
Me know say Tapper watch me, you know. The man block me from Instagram.
I mean, if you watch it. I mean, if you watch it. That's why we're glad when I put out the program out there and share the highlights and everything.
All right, Makala. Enough respect, Virgin. Enough respect. You do want to finish something?
Yeah, man, I said tonight, just see how America get them cooking tonight. So look out for the next
You see, man, always a change the goalpost from Tapper. Me I talk about Jamaica, bro. Me don't want to hear nothing about United States. And next day, more hear about United States.
You know, I hear not about the United States. You know, I'm going to tell you I'll finish off the car now. You see, the next time Chelsea wall, you know, Liverpool fan, Liverpool baller, Liverpool team, we now go down, yeah? Yeah.
All right, my boss. Now, so enough respect. You hear me, Virgin?
Big up, bro. Big up.
Yeah. All right, people.
All right. Two things would have called there. One, I think you'd try and make the point for telling him, say, Tapper the man with the on the sideline, a Tapper response for the tactics, Tapper response for who put out. And toward Tapper weakness is that him not select the right team one and him not select proper proper patterns for have the player them play, proper tactics then. You see me? So that I think that are the two major things where they try to put out to the caller there. And the reality is I think enough potential and enough talent there in the team for get better performances. And I think that are the major issue why people are pressure Tapper. Because we all say something basic like your best midfield combination is Grant and Speedy. And you tell me say you have a man of injured for you buck up in that when that's supposed to be common sense.
Bread and butter, bro. You call that the bread and butter.
Dog. It come like it's like you do some you see some obvious things where the man a try complicate, which it crazy dog, isn't me? So that's the basic thing. But anyways, I find out a bit of information. Now I look on the standings, right? Yeah. And we're up on 2 points. Now if we should, let me say this now, we should beat Honduras. But I tell you this,
they lose tonight.
In the business, if Honduras, we are got them draw. Honduras play 5 match and draw them play 4 match. What is I say 4 match? It should be 5. Anyways, may I say tonight, I think them lose tonight then. Oh, them lose tonight then. So them lose.
They don't get the Mexico's viewers down in the comments. Give you the score for the Mexico game.
Mexico beat them 3-0, man. So them play 5 match and lose 2 and draw 3. Now, if we beat Honduras in the brother 5 points that we're gone upon, you know. And if we dip on 5 points, now it brings us closer to where we want to be, which is in and around 3rd or 4th place. You see me? So all is not lost. What we need for now is start winning games. And we should beat Honduras because Honduras is on 3 points, we're upon 2 points. Now, if we go up on 5 points, now we can start launching our World Cup qualification from here. Now we need to build on the positives we have. Positives are Grant in a midfield and definitely Speedy. And we see them they work, so we can start from there. So, to be honest, Fisher had a decent game at right back, which is anything better than what I've seen so far, which is look like a Fisher.
Yes, Carla. What you talking point, Carla?
Yeah, it look like a Fisher for start at right back over Alva Spoil right now. I think him win the race so far. Now Tariq Magee must start. You get me? I say so. Me think we should move to a place where we have Grant, Speedy, and Magee. Now the rest of it will choose itself how it want to be, isn't it? But we have enough talent, we have enough potential for get better results, for get better performance, and I think at that year that try push to the caller just now. We say and a JFF out there make the tactics them for to make we can get. Because remember, you know, two things in a Ryan. One, you have to use the players at your disposal, right? So you have to use who you have. And two, you have to beat who you get. So remember, like you have some team who play some look at either team, and you give them 10 of you say you beat up and look at either team. You have to beat who in front of you. So you have to beat who in front of you, you have to play with who you have, brother. You see me? So I just don't want to put forward them 2 points if you say 100% correct, you see me?
All right. You want to say anything from that before we go for the caller?
Yeah, man, I definitely agree with the points
Just a
that you make.
second, caller.
But a thought come to my mind, you know, I'm wondering how much of what we're playing now is affected by the fact that we don't have, you know, most starters like Bailey available. Is it that we're playing this way because Bailey them not there on the side?
No,
I
bro.
really
The other
that
day,
come to my mind. Like, I try to figure it out, you know?
right now, me tell the other day, me tell Butler, me say, yo, your boy not argue with nothing, you know. Me tell him straightforward. Me say, yo, you know my thing, Butler. Me not pet nobody. And if you not give me the interview, that's fine with me. But that's all on the can. Don't give Ryan LFC in the interview.
But
Right?
Ryan, to be fair though, bro, I think if you have a better Jamaica team, if you have a better system, if we are play better, like
Yeah,
things that we can build from, you ever see a better
I
you ever see
understand that,
a
but
Bailey.
sometimes Bailey lose the ball, bro. I watch Bailey for Aston Villa. People who can clip out that. That's got all you do. They just clip out the bad thing out and now listen to the full story. You know the man them do me all the time. Them clip it out and put it on the internet and have my name all over on Facebook and Twitter and tag me say, oh, me a mash up the Jamaica team. People, stop on the foolish bridging. Oh, me for staying in my living room in Canada and mash up. I mash up national team. Eh? When you just behave on yourself, man. Anyway, Bailey, when the man lose the ball, teacher, the man depend some sweet boy thing. I'ma tell him father that. Yeah, the other day when me depend alive, me say, Butler,
Yeah,
your
man, I
son,
see it, man.
I understand the system is not there for him to execute. But come on, man, when you lose the ball, work
But
back for
Ryan, him did give you an excuse. Never say excuse, but he did give you an
Well, it
explanation.
wasn't good enough, bro. That's why I tell him,
I
say,
know,
I call him
I
yesterday.
know.
I call him
Yeah.
yesterday, I say, me want me the pan show one-on-one.
Yeah, but I know it never good enough for you. But if are the truth, and I can't tell you this. Me play,
Call just a second, yeah, my brother.
me play skimmage football right now. Okay, you don't know how to keep fit, right? And when me I play with lesser players, when I do what me expect them to do, it's hard for me keep up my mentality to say, all right, you know, say them can't do no better. More when I drop my shoulder, because I expect better from the people them. So as him say, if the player always make a certain error, it's an attitude problem, you know. You see me? But him can't find the balance between seeing failures around him, bro, and keep him attitude up to make sure him do the right thing. Remember, so when him there at Stanford, him have to keep up certain attitude. You get me? I say, so even if him make the run and him not get the ball, him can't drop him shoulder like when him doing a Jamaica team, which is understandable because at the end of the day, a different level of tactics, you know, say at least the Aston Villa player them a try for do what them set out for do. We as a team wanna try for this where we supposed to set out for do. And that will frustrate anybody, that will frustrate me, that would frustrate you too, bro. So even though it's not good enough, try to understand what I'm gonna say. You get me? I say, but you can't go to the caller.
All right, let's go. Caller, welcome, Virgin. Sorry if you have your 5 minute, bro. Regular caller, Tino. Yo, listen up. Caller, hear me, I say, no, caller. Me, I look at official sponsor for the JFF. And the sponsor me, I look for, me, I ask you for fly the team across the world. Free.
Can't do it, brother.
Free.
Brother. We tell you a long time I'm only an employee.
Bro, you have so much plane, you work with so much, bro. We need one of them private jet the bridge, and all we need.
Brother, I come in, I fix them, I'm going to go sleep. Right, let me have an engine change tonight, right? But there I chill out if I time to start.
Yeah.
Work, you know?
All right, my brother.
So you want to go on now?
Yeah.
Boy, it's sometimes Me rate you know, cause you're good, you know, cause you see sometimes when some man call if a baby just cut the ball for a line.
No, man, you can't do that, brother. You can't do that, bro.
No, me I say, me rate you for that.
Yeah.
For that. Me can't call a brother where I call and I talk about JFF. I feel like a JFF are the problem. And then a JFF I pick the team and a JFF on the sideline. What it have to do with JFF, Reggie? It pain me, it make my brain hurt me when me hear the man attack, brother. But anyway, let me move from that. See?
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys again. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say it to your panel. Right? Maggie is not the guy.
When Maggie going to be the guy?
Maggie, right now, Maggie is not the guy. And I doubt. I watch how Maggie play. Remember, me tell you. Me I come from a school, me tell you all the time. When me I watch Fabian Davis. Me I watch same Tapper Whitmore. See? Me I watch Winston Fanagriffin. Me I watch Steve Green. You see me? Me I watch them youth there. And Maggie is not a shadow of what them youth there is. And them youth they couldn't make a World Cup squad. See? Me I talk about Chris Dawes. Cargill when them take off Cargill. Me I talk about me I watch ball from the days of Linval Rudy Dixon from Duran Tati Brown. See? So me know ball. So me I tell you say Maggie is not the guy. Maggie have a time where he might do little thing in the game and then them last. Him is not a creative player. He have little skill, he can play the ball. But at the level what you want him play, him never reach it, brother. I am telling you. A long time I watch this, brother. And not today. Ask your panelists them. Steve Green and Winston Griffith and them man, when them man they play the ball.
Yeah, man.
Maggie is not a shadow of them man there.
Steve Green a big baller, you know, brother. I play with Steve Green. I play with Steve Green for the present team down at Tivoli there, you know. Steve Green a big baller, man. Number 45 in him back.
Exactly, Bridget. And what I'm trying to tell you, Maggie is not half the caliber of these youth and these youth.
Fabian Davis a big baller, man. Wicked midfielder.
But remember, Fabian Davis was one of the regular man in a Jamaica squad before 98, you know. And then them fall out, you know. I remember you had baller like Chinsu.
What Fabian Davis nickname? Fabulous.
I remember him nickname, you know.
I'm Fabulous.
Yeah, man, a fabulous nickname, man. Fabulous.
Carla. Me I watch Premier League. Me I watch Premier League. Me I watch Super League when Boystown and Arnett Garden and Tivoli play upper camp, you know, with the rope around the field, you know, where the helicopter them a land next door, you know, brother. Me I watch Premier League, Craven League at the age of probably 10, 11.
You're younger than me. What year you was 98?
No, bro, I'm 98, me a 4, bro.
A 2000 I graduate high school.
Yeah, you know, bigger man for me, brethren.
But that's what I try to tell you. The standard.
But hold on there. Me ask you a question, though. And my panel, me know my panel I got answer it. And it's like how you cock up on the plane there. More you go sit down and more you listen to what we say about Tariq Maggie. And you say if you're not happy with what we say, more you call back the show. Yeah, man, you have to speak up a little bit, man. You kind of go low like.
Yeah, must say.
Carla, we now hear properly, man. Call back, man. Yeah.
Him say Maggie is not it.
All right, hold on. Me I take myself out there because the people them know what me have to say about Tariq Maggie. I probably put in a one local word, but me I take myself out there. Yo, big up yourself, big up yourself, brother, for your super chat, Bridget. Really, really, really appreciate it, man. People put some money on the board, man. Win-win. Wanna put some money on the board, brother. Smash the like button. You see that shotgun mic you over my head now? People, I'm not taking the money and get it out. It'll go right back to the channel. So don't play game, people. Who want this? I want to be the best when it comes on to product. So, you see the shotgun over my head, win-win. I hear super chat and them thing the way you send, come give me. I hit me a put back in the channel. So, next thing I see for buy win-win, want one of them expensive camera there, where if I move, the camera move that way there. So, I set up my house, you know, because I set up a studio in here, you know, so look out for that win-win. So, yo, big up for the super chat, Bridget. Teddy Lee, big up yourself. Teddy Lee say, yo, Daniel Johnson, Ravel Morrissey, number 10. Listen, it's Ravel, people. You see, I'm going to talk about this Tariq Maggie thing in about Teddy Lee. You see, all of them players who talk about man and mash up the team. You see, if me for going into the detail and vlog, oh man, tell man about them, I go kill man and Englishman a fight a Gold Cup. If me be all for come and vlog about them thing, them that eat me like pies. If me for really vlog, brother, but destroy the Reggae Boyz team.
No, we don't want that. We want to reach World Cup.
So that me tell you, say the man them think say yo, me just a talk negative when no say yo enough thing a go on. Them a go on enough thing.
No,
Man,
if what you know, remember say you have to talk what you see.
Party, you know, bro. Man got Gold Cup and got party rather important game against United States. A man got party and I could have come and vlog about it and people say Ryan, I beg you do. That I go tear the JF.
That did surprise you when you hear that?
It not surprise me. And that me I try to tell you about the people that make these things and me I cause a bad apple, bro. The man them attack me pan Twitter.
Social media.
A long time I no go, bro. The man them attack me. The man them a say if me
run left it.
Yeah, bro, I can't take it, bro. Tactics, man, I say, yo, if me stay positive, everybody can stay positive. I say, me can control 6 million people yard and abroad.
Jaja.
I'm just a small YouTube and why every time you talk, a man feel like it sting them, so.
Probably it sting them. But
bro,
the truth, because I guess so everybody, that's the thing, you know, is a Jamaican culture situation where probably persons say, oh, if you talk negative or you criticize something, that means you want something negative. No, we want it positive, we want it to go good. That's why we are talk about it. Because if we never care about Jamaica football, you know how much people on Twitter since night I say, oh, them now watch the next match because Tapa coach. I was still there, I show support and I watch the team because I guess what, at the end of the day, we love the country and we want to see a World Cup. You say, when 98 go on here 4. When 98 go on, I'm not a big recollection of 98 neither. More can sit down on my couch and watch and say, yeah man, I be a that, you know. You see me?
Bro, I love the eat. I love the eat, bro. And for you see me, I rest Twitter. Man, I'm attack wicked. Man, I'm like inbox me and say, yo, enter you come to Jamaica, I go kill you and that because you know what I mean, but me just leave thing, bro. That me I tell him, Demo. He said, man, for vlog boy everything, bro. Rip, bro. Me and the man them all I say. Me and the man them all.
Yeah, man. Differently though, bro.
Yeah, let's get back to the games.
Yeah, I could get back in the game.
Get back. Tariq Maggie. Is Tariq Maggie ready for international football?
All right, so when we bring him up earlier in the show, you did say he's not a 90-minute player right now. And I agree with you. And clearly Tapa is of that opinion as well. But in my opinion, right now, Magigi was the best. Maggi is the best option we have currently in the squad. That is going to take a ball, turn, look for a pass, make a progressive pass that can help us to go forward. If you notice, we have Speedy, Speedy today. And our midfield was very solid, but we never have what we need for do to go forward. Because if we maintain a good solid base, which is I guess that is what probably Tapa try accomplish, which is okay. But at the same time, you know win game by staying solid. You have to score some goal. That is the point of playing football. You have to score goals, isn't it? That is how you win football games. So if we're not scoring a goal, if we don't have nobody way can help us to progress the play forward, then we're not gonna really be successful. So I think Magigi was the best chance or is the best option to do that at the moment. Isn't it?
Yeah, big man thing. What me see what Meggy do in the Costa Rica game and me the commentator, same commentator were talking about Tariq Meggy. And this is what me say, and my stance never change. And my road amount never change. But let's go for the caller here first.
Yeah, man.
Caller, good evening, man. Welcome, my brethren. Caller, good evening.
Caller low.
Yeah, I think y'all listen to me, my boss. Y'all listen to me here in the background. Just mute it a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely agree with you with the Tyreek McGee thing. The other day, when he played, it make a big difference. We never played well, but when the man touched the ball, he was the only Jamaican who find pockets of space, turn, and want to make a pass go forward. And the man passing accurate too. That is another thing. Accurate passing. Not just turn and punt the ball upfield. No other Jamaican player and this roster play like that. None. None will find the space, turn, and try find the wing of them or the forward them or try make a run. You remember when he take the ball, turn around and push it off 2 times and make the shot.
Yep.
Like, you don't see one play like that today. You watch the whole game, you don't see none of that. We definitely, the one drawback, and I know he's not that type of player, is him tackling. Him not the tackling player where I go run down a man and so him really need to work on that. I know him will never ever get to that because he's just not that type of player. But him need to put a little bit more effort when it comes to winning back the ball or being a presence when we don't have the ball. But in terms of him finding pockets of space, man, best option by far too. There's not a close second on this Jamaican.
Yeah.
When you were mentioning Liam Bailey as well, I agree with you 100%, brother. Liam Bailey as well. I see Liam Bailey play and may expect so much from him. I heard when you and him pops attack and I understand what I try to say, but I used to play for Wolmers and Harborview and them stuff there back in the days, and I can tell you, if I play class football at Wolmers, if me go Sunday morning go play some ball right now, I give 100% of broke foot football I play. And I can't imagine I play for my national team or any football as a matter of fact and I give 110%. I don't care what my teammate them do. If me go on that field, it's 150% every time, brother. I not care what go on around me. That is base we expect of a footballer. Me go out there every time and you never, even if me have a half game, you're supposed to say blow Jason again 150% out there, you know. Even if the passing now work today, you control and miscontrol, you know say me not make nobody run past me. You know say if I head up, me are going at 100%. And it just hard to see people go out there and just not do that. That's supposed to be the base of football, brother. You go out there and 150% right away. If other things of the game now work, so be it. But that's not supposed to be a problem, you giving 150%.
True.
Yeah, man. But that's my piece, you know. Yeah, and I'm just jamming with tech dude. Always love for help out the channel, Ryan, and keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, big appreciate it, Virgin.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Yeah, man. What's a comment name?
Jamming with tech, we just put the 9.99 on.
Oh, you put on the 99 super chat.
Yeah, man. And the last game too.
Yeah, you're more you do for me. You're more you do for me. Go down in the comment section, go comment again.
Okay.
Just go down there and comment again.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yeah, bless up.
Ryan, I have a question. Who you have as the top midfielders right now in the world? Give me three.
Three midfielder, top midfielder. De Bruyne.
Central.
Central. De Bruyne. You know, say between me and brother.
Yeah.
We not have much. I think the game will move away from
that.
The game will move away. You have to have the balance. And that's why I interview Tariq Maggie, Mr. Tariq. You see, the game I go. Yeah. Not much of you. Hold on, let me drop some color guy on. Yeah, man, my brother. Drop a next comment again. Let me see something. Drop a next comment again. Let me see something. Yeah. I think the game is a player like Tariq Maggie, Jack Wilshere, Ozil, Tariq Maggie. Hold on, my wife come. Just a second. Can run it.
Yeah, but what me that try get accomplished is that when you have a midfielder, a top midfielder, they must have something called press resistance. Right now, in Jamaican team or Jamaica's side, somebody we can actually hold the ball and you know say they're not gonna lose it. Today, if you notice, when Roof would get the ball, I wasn't confident that he was going to keep it. You get my say? When Watts get the ball, I wasn't confident he was going to keep it. You get my say? So what another thing that Maggie possessed that a lot of other players.
Cool.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Another thing that Maggie possesses that a lot of other players don't possess is press resistance. So that means if me give Maggie the ball, my confidence in my holding ball and probably find a pass, in probably less likely to lose it. And that is very important if you play the type of football where Jamaica play. To transition the play from a defensive to a counter, to a forward. So that's one of the reasons to why Maggie have to play. Because him press resistant. You get what I say?
Yeah, for real. And yeah, may I answer to your question? Carla, just give me a minute, may I answer to him question and stuff. I'm saying player like Tariq Maggie, they are very special. Jack Grealish, the game are kind of move away from a natural number 10. You have to have the balance. Like Kevin De Bruyne, he's a perfect midfielder. He's going to hunt you down, he's going to win back the ball, and he's going to make sure that he produce in the final third and make sure that he have the assists, the goals, and stuff. Now, with Tariq Maggie, the game has evolved. 10 years ago, player like Maggie, team one, player like Tariq Maggie, because he's a creative, Ozil. But now, it probably come back, style of play, player like Tariq Maggie, like Jack Wilshere and these players. 10 years from now, we'll probably need them player, but because this is all the game stay. The game evolve and then it come back around. Just like 4-3-3. People has been using 4-3-3 long time, but it just out. 4-4-2 come. People not really use 4-4-2, bro. People not only Burnley use 4-4-2.
Yeah.
I don't know another team
Yeah,
use
yeah.
4-4-2. I would say Brentford use it. You understand? But they have a striker.
But that's why Maggie can play, because if you play him as a second striker, it's basically a number 10 role now. So if you're worried about defensive instability, you just probably need him for start.
And the last thing,
but we're not even pressing. So I mean,
continue, man. I last
so
thing.
No, it's like me. I say,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, so finish.
Mr. The last thing this man say pan Tariq Meggy. Call out holy line. The last thing this man say pan Tariq Meggy. You can finish up with your point. People, if you don't give youngster a chance to play in high quality game, you're not going to know if they're good enough for this level. Costa Rica is a very slow team. Tariq Meggy do well. We can't play Tariq Meggy against a United States game. You start him and him didn't play too well, but he's still in another game. The next game today, you don't give him a game. Play him, even give him 10 or 15 minutes. You don't give him and knock him confident. The kid need to get game time. He need to play in the national team. He can make a difference. Make the system, build a system around him, just like how you did in the Costa Rica game. Play two well in midfielder were going to do the dirty works for him. That's he don't have to do. Sometimes you have to what I call it,
free them up.
You have to free up player like Tariq Meggy. All right, Carla, go through, bro.
Yeah, Ryan, so I build them.
Show it.
Yeah, man. With more done it again, bro. I don't know when you see Japan what to.
Play okay today. I'm be honest.
Yeah, play okay, but you get pile and get salad couple time well still.
Him get pile and salad?
He's not fit. Yeah, man, you get him one.
Oh, yes.
Pile and salad no win game though, bro.
Can you do man you want to play on your left, man? You salad him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you salad him, man. What next thing do? Always spoil. Why remain loyal to them that you would trust me? Because the man injured, and you still have him a play on the field, brother. Find a US match when he pull up and he change him. And you still patch him up and put him out there, brother. Right now, to me see the whole side outgrow with more right now. By far.
True.
The man stand up on the side like a big bulldog. Nah, say nothing, just a look so. In a Costa Rica match, he might talk to the player. Now, you know, I say I think just fall in hand and I look.
Yeah.
I understand that. The whole side outgrow with more, trust me. Tactically, and with more a midfielder. I understand midfield one fix. So now wonder back in a film time, who know when that do different in a film time, I know, what do I think? Trust me, we don't know what I'm going with the whole side, but it's either, as the federation saying, low on funds, that's what them say still, we don't know. You understand? But you still find time to carry the whole delegation to go from first class and whatever, all about the right place.
Everywhere them are go bridging.
The Canada come and Canada don't care what they find for them delegation, as in terms of the federation and stuff. You know what is that?
Yeah, you see, boy, I mean, know, bro. The JFF, bro. The man them have over 15 people I travel with. Where them 15 people do? Where them bring to the table? Where them add to the table?
Not one thing.
These
I
are.
want to go and say yes, then travel for a first class flight, go to Costa Rica or wheresoever.
Yeah.
That's all, nothing more. And the one them was full of one bagger. I say it's still about, you understand? Them just come and tell the people and be lies. Because even the president, you know, when we look on it, I mean, I say, you're a person of high caliber. I can't even give a good speech, brother. I think a coach can give a good statement.
Boy, the president turned bad boy. Yo, the president turned bad boy, bro. The man who own the go-go club down at, listen, that what the president do for a living. He own a go-go, a strip club down at Clarendon. People, the ramp with me, because people them bring the information, come give me, bro.
Yeah, go too deep into that, bro.
JD program today in Cataract. When you say Anna really Paul Hall are the problem. And two other persons that the federation give Mikel Antonio the that's no. That them telling him I didn't deny him access. It's not Paul Hall. Someone know which to that.
Bro, anyway, bro. That's all you have to bath.
Yeah, man, that's all the boss.
Alright, enough respect here. Everything are gonna make sense soon, you see it? Yeah. Everything are gonna make sense soon.
Easy no my bro. It's a go club in a Clarendon.
Yeah, man. The boss own it, man. I want to tell you, bro. People
as long as a legitimate money, nothing wrong with that, my boy.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that part. But moving forward still, I think who back Canada, them here we can beat them, you know.
Bro, a different thing. You got a game there in the region.
No, man, I think can beat them, man.
Yeah, man.
Beat them. Because you're a Messessa.
May I go at a game, may I go some NBA game, bro.
Yeah.
Go some NBA game this year, bro.
Because I think goal heap of space there if you take advantage. I think Jam will take in the comments and make note of that too. Goal heap of space there if you take advantage, bro. I just forget the right player them on the field. Goal heap of space there.
What time you know? Let me say I try and get Craig Butler. So I can get Craig Butler for stir up something at night. Yeah. People, I call Craig Butler. I say for man, when I think Craig up them over there still, you know. But I call Craig. Thank you, people sending me picture of them in their bedroom, them big screen, you guys and big screen, me and you guys watching. People, remember call Craig Butler. And said me I get him. Hello, good evening, Craig. You busy or are you sleeping? Ryan LFC. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I can't call if you ask what you take on the game, but they're live still.
I think that Derek Magee should have been on the field.
Craig kind of low enough.
Craig, you can talk up a little bit, just a little bit, the voice.
I think that Derek Magee is healthy, therefore should have been on the field. We didn't have a creative either. I think that trying to play with two holding midfielders was a mistake, and it showed that the team played a little better when
Anthony Grant.
Speedy went on. When Speedy went on and Aka went to centre with Anthony Grant in the holding midfield, look a little better, but Roof is really looks like he's a forward. But we need a.
He's a forward, Craig. He's a forward. And everybody, when the lineup come out, what you saying, you're spot on, because right now we're on live and people are saying, why Tariq Magee didn't play in the Roof position?
Yeah.
Really and truly, you know, Craig, I'm telling you this, you know. I'm really fed up with this, with coach, man, because I don't see why you're not playing Tariq McGee. He's the only player we have who can get on the ball and distribute and make things happen. We see it in the United States game. You take him off. You should Craig, hang on. Let us see. Let us see if Craig going to call back. Anyway.
You know what funny? How everybody will watch the game and I probably use common sense. I have one answer for everything. Why we not this? Why we not that?
I'm wondering if everybody's seen the game
The same way.
Coach not seeing the game. All right, Craig, now pick up back, so.
I can go and bed, man.
All right. Oh no. Preston in a bro. Different coaches in a bro. Craig was calling back, man.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay, Craig.
Yeah, the decision they cut are potential. The guys really put out a lot of work. Yeah, right. Problem is that you don't need two holding midfielders when you have a grant on the field. You understand?
Yeah.
It don't make sense to call it central defenders. You don't intend to use them. Get me?
True.
Low couldn't play, Kofi was available. You understand?
Yeah.
By continuously going with Aka in his position. So basically what I'm saying is we'd rather use Aka at center. Aka at center. So where does that leave our young players and the future of our football? Where does that leave a Topi? Where does that leave a Tyreek McGee? Where does that leave a Speedy Williams? You know? And today, the changes that were made reflected, you know, bravery comes from the coaches right down, you know. That bravery that the coach shows and confidence in his team and belief in them is what allows the team to go out there and be brave against other teams. You know? Sometimes your actions as a coach, the choices you make, can break the players. If you have a man at 37 years old, every ball him win balls, you know, but when him win them, him give them back because he don't know how to make many passes. You know, I'm tired. You know? And to be honest, I think he played valiantly today, you know, for his age. But when you keep players like that on the pitch and a young Topi just come out and win in the Premier League in Jamaica and he's available and no other defender is available and you go to an older midfielder and put him at centre, you're telling Topi not good. You understand?
Yeah.
Further to that, there was no creativity in terms of getting the passes from Grant to the attacking midfielder and then the attacking midfielder converting those passes into creative opportunities. So Grant would win the ball, yes. I would try to play a little long ball, or I would try to run and pressure and work. But not when you get to the World Cup like that, bro. You know, the more I think of this, you know, I think I'm going to follow up my son's advice, which is to stay away. Just stay away from it. Leave it alone. You know?
Yeah, I would.
Because the fear run right from the top go right down. Everybody afraid to make a decision. Everybody's afraid to do what's in the best interest of the country because they're afraid of the politics that may reach them as a result of it. You know? People shouldn't be able to stick up the national team, and people shouldn't be in a position where they're not going to give their all, you know? I'm not going to say much more on it, but the bottom line of what I'm saying right now is that the game in Honduras is an important one. I need all hands on deck. I think Ruddy Speed should try and go to that game.
Rudolph Speed.
Yeah. And I think that there should be some effort to put something beyond just hard work. You understand?
Yeah.
Something tactical. Utilizing your strengths of your players. I mean, it's so, well, to me, it comes easy, you know, because I learned it, you know. But when I look at what I saw today, it was horrible. What's your opinion?
My opinion, as the lineup come out, I don't know why coach still keep on playing Javon Watson in the midfield. You have Speedy Williams. Why play Aka over Speedy Williams? Yes, Grant come back. I was expecting the same midfield that play against Costa Rica. What some people don't understand, Craig, and since as he has been working with Tariq McGee, we see big improvements. When you look at Tariq McGee, you don't know if he use left foot or right foot. Is that correct, Craig?
Exactly.
He comes a much better player. You see the shots where him turn, move by two players in the United States game when him get off a shots.
Yeah.
I'm saying, play the young man. People always say I'm a fanboy. I get paid for talk about Tariq McGee. But when I see talent like this, wasting him talent, put people in him, put people behind him. We're going to do the dirty works for him. Look at Mesut Ozil. If you hear Ravel Morrison talking about Tariq McGee like this, that player that Ray Ferdinand, who is this name? And the man saying go. I listed my 2i and Sky pan BT Sports. And the man I tell them about a youth name, Tariq McGee. Who introduced him to Tariq McGee? Ravel Morrison. The man say he's one of the best youngster in Jamaica.
Well, maybe that's one of the reasons why Tampa don't play Tyree, because me believe in him. I'd rather believe in him and not the two people who him don't like.
People want to understand in Belgium, if you guys think I'm lying, the team that Tariq McGee playing for in Belgium, pick up the newspaper and what I'm saying, this is nothing. They write about Tariq McGee every single day. The youth is special. All we ask, give him a chance. Let us see what he can do in the big teams.
You know that Grant is such a good player, such a good holding midfielder. You know, he was developed at Chelsea. The man can do the work at 2 or 3 midfielder defensively, you know. When Grant is on the pitch, Tariq just need to go and sell himself so he can come clean up. You understand?
Yes.
It nullifies the weakness of Tariq, the defensive weakness. And I don't really see him that much because his work rate is improved.
It improved, Craig. It's lie. What the picture, this is how I'm telling viewers and them cussing me every day. him improve. I interviewed Tariq McGee 6 months ago, and I say, Tariq, only thing I want you to do is to go and work on your weakness. Don't forget about what you're good at. Work on it too. Work on the balance. And me see Tariq make the video that you sent to me, Craig, that you sent to Manning's man, and I watched that video. Oh, that guy was kicking the football with both foot, with both feet. Lock your ankle, put your body over it. Bam.
Yeah, it's not just that. He has become both-sided, right-sided oriented mentally and left-sided oriented. Can make passes down the right side, passes down the left side. At one time he's on the left side and could have turn to the left. Now him turn to the left and the right, so it's unpredictable. But you know, Pirlo, Messi, Ozil, name all the good creative midfielders. They always, Bebeto, Romario, all of them had a good holding midfielder behind them.
True.
And once Grant is on the pitch, Tariq is going to be able to give you a good game.
Yeah, he will be fine.
The problem is that Tapa clearly don't believe in the youth. Because today that you should have played. All when the man is tired and down in a brother. Reach a point where I'll roof or walk, you know.
Yes.
Man still have time to warm up the whole half and not put him on. No, man.
Craig, as me tell you already, and whether people like it or not, and it's just a truth. Anybody who you work with, they always try to stifle them. Always.
And who I work with, and they try to stifle them, they make it in Europe.
True. But Craig, before you leave, I know you want to go to your bed. You getting player in Europe, in England, beating a lot of academy team. What is the secret you're doing at Phoenix Academy? What a lot of club in Jamaica not doing properly?
Holistic development. I have the ability to put a man in a position based off his personality, you know. You understand? I have also the ability to put a system together that is based on our genetics, our strengths as human beings, you know. So I think beyond just the pitch. I think history. I think genetics. I think biology. Yeah. I think personality traits. And then I put a proper system together. For instance, my wingers don't play like any other winger in the world. They don't play like anybody ever seen before.
It's different, man. It's different.
Anybody in the world, who does Leon play like, Bailey? Nobody.
Craig,
Yeah?
he play like Iron Robin though, man. He play like Iron Robin.
No. Robin do have the power chip here.
I chew the stamina. You're right.
Robin do have the change of pace or Leon. Yeah? Robin don't have the versatility with both feet that Leon has. You understand?
Yeah.
Robin is a left-footed player. Leon is a two-footed player, two-sided player, two-sided thinking. Can play center forward, attacking mid, left wing, right wing. Every time any one of those positions that him play is a different player. See, Leon on the left is a different player from Leon on the right. Leon at center forward is a different player from Leon on the wings. Leon at attacking midfield, different player. So what we have done at Phoenix, you know, is to say, okay, we're the fastest human beings on the planet. We're also some of the strongest human beings on the planet. We're extremely creative people. We think outside of the box. And we also are smart. So I take the technical skills that I got from Europe. I mean, in terms of dribbling and shooting and running and all of that, then combine it with what our strengths are. When you say a Phoenix training session, you know, it look like a track training, you know. But if you don't come one day and take a look at what we do, it looks like it's track training we're doing. Because we're the back-to-back, 200 meters, back-to-back, run one, walk one. Then we're doing skill set training. Then we're doing movement. Then we're doing crosses. Then we're doing finishing. Then we're doing 1v1s, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4. Then we're doing where you only have 3 passes before you have to take a shot. So we encourage our players to become strong and shooting. Then we're doing where you have to take 8, 10 passes before you can shoot, which give us the ability to keep the ball. Yeah? Then our players have to learn how to switch the ball from any angle with any foot to the farthest corner of the field. So from one side of the field to the other, you must be able to ping a pass with either left or right. So you create a player that is technically superior and naturally going to be faster than anybody else in the world. So if you're technically as good as everybody else in the world and you're faster than them, then you have Leon Bailey's. You get me?
Yeah.
So that we do. Then we play a system that incorporates getting a creative midfielder, winning the balls, don't kick it away, getting it to the creative midfielder, and the creative midfielder gets it to the wingers so they can isolate 1v1. And then all of those skill sets, speed, stamina come into play. Come my winger, them others run past you, dribble past you, and bust the net. That's why I whisper do it. So if you watch any of our clips, look at the goals that we score.
Craig, remember your coach me, you know. You forgot?
Yeah, but man, do it, man, tell you this for the public where you have to think baller.
Yeah.
Me know that, but only for people like we said, means just like a white man will find Leon Bailey somewhere and discover a talent. I never discover a talent, brother. I build my player them from
True.
scratch.
You barely from my baby, you know.
You understand? The whole of them. When you see a Phoenix, a man tell you something the other day, look like in a way. When you see a Phoenix player, them technically competent and every man can shoot the ball.
True.
Down to the goal, I can shoot the ball, brother. Hard and accurate. Brother, look for some of our players in a national program. And on one side of the man them is, brother. Send down a German, you know, and Sheffield United and Aston Villa say, oh, the number, when they talk about him, and say, oh, the number 4, he plays off both feet, the central defender. Youth a 15-year-old and 6'2", you know. Play with off of both feet. So in other words, him tackle with him left, when you go down the left side, tackle with the right. And control and pass to the left, control and pass to the dependent on which side the ball is. You know how much time that saved? You understand?
Yeah.
So these small things, these small details is what going to. Even this national team that we have, if the man would have only just try and play a system, brother. And Grant is a youth, but he grew up in a Chelsea, so he understand systems.
True.
Great understand systems. The only man that will understand systems, you know. The only man who don't seem to understand systems is a tapper. You understand? And him at the head.
True.
You can have a Tyreek McGee and you know put him on the field and give him the ball. Why is Lamar Walker not in the squad? That's your backup. That's your future. Them two look at you. That's your future. You know? Kyle Butler done with football. So that's your future in terms of for the next 4 to 5 years in terms of creative midfielder. You know? They have the whole of my one, but them younger, them are 15, 16, 17, 18. You get me?
Yeah.
Remember youth right now, JOIN Richards, he's leaving tomorrow for England. That youth there is 15, he's going to be 16 in November. 6'3". His brother is Nick, his uncle is Nick Richards, that playing at the NBA for the Hornets, a 7-footer. Right? Youth are 6'3", powerful, left-footed, right-footed, fast, skillful, like a Lukaku and Leon Bailey combined. And you have the youth there. Let me show you how top and smart. And the whole recruitment and setup just not there. That youth, before him go on the plane to England, if I was the coach, you know what I do?
Cap him.
Cap him. Cap him. So that when him go to England and him grandparents now decide to file for him and him get citizenship over there after 5 years or whatever. Right? And England said, come. They can say, we have him already. You get what I'm saying?
Smart move, Greg. Smart move that.
I'm going to tell you right now, that youth, even I play better than the four of them or they are playing today. I tell you. Go look for them clips them. Him bigger than them. And stronger and faster. You ever look at you white youth named Xander Big Nell and brother? The youth there is a uptown ghetto youth, you know. Rough. Play it. Rough.
Yeah, no, I have to slide now, yeah, bro.
But none of them youth they not cap. None of them. And them have US passport too. Dante have Canadian passport too. But the whole of my Phoenix baller them want me go bill. Want me bill. They must leave in 2 years now. We come back and see them and come kill Jamaica. Because the man who is the coach don't put nothing in place for the development of youth and the recruitment and communication and relation building with the youth. Then. Or you can have 11 man and leave. 11 man and leave. Worse, or you can have a squad. Go to Aston Villa. Beat the FA Cup champions in U19. Beat Crystal Palace. Beat Port Vale. Beat Reading. Beat Brentford. Beat what the name? Colchester. And none of them man are captain of the nationals at any level, whether under 15 or nothing. None of them. You are telling me, say, you have a football program, you don't have nothing, man. It's a party shop you run. Party shop, you just bake it just in time and give to a man and him take it and go and go eat it. You don't have no plan for your future. And that's why we'll continuously be recruiting. You understand?
Yeah.
When you have a program where fire in a brother, you have all of them youth, you know, you build them and bring them through, you know. You see the man where they are in England, I'm going to beg you to come. Now you are beg them. Because we want them, you know. Because English build players, you may just have a good baller night too. And every baller what we build have a good. And every baller what Phoenix build good must play in a national team. Cavaliers build baller. But what we need to do, Harborview build baller, what we need to do is set up a system of development across the island. A system of recruitment, management, and relation building. So that the whole of the youth them feel a part, them come in, them train 2 times a week with the national U15, national U16, national U18, 19, under 23. Them come in and them train 2 times a week and them go back. Them learn from. Hello?
Yes, man, I'm hearing you, Craig. Craig, you still here?
Hello?
Craig, I'm still hearing you. People, I don't know what but I have two more coach was calling me, but I don't want to call them and Craig Butler going to call back. What do you guys think? Call them or wait on Craig Butler to call back? Yes or no? Talk to me, viewers. It's up to Uno. Talk to me, viewers. Talk to me down in the comment section. Me have two another coach you want to call. So I get mixed feeling down in the comment section. Yeah, viewers. We were going to get into that, man. We get into that, man. All right. So them some for just wait. For just wait. So all right. You see the same thing with me I telling the brother. Tyreek should have come on today. Or him should have start Tyreek McGee, bro. All right. You what me know. You what me know. I will get me and Craig. I'm supposed to do an interview with Craig one-on-one. Probably sometime next week. But you what me know, guys. I go call a 98. Someone who they are around the 98 as a player. 98. His name Coach Boris Johnson. So I call Coach Boris Johnson. Coach Boris, stop play game, bro. Answer the phone, bro. I'm calling in you. I know you're watching.
Oh, good night. The magician is calling back.
Coach, you are going, Coach. What you feel about the game overall, though?
Oh, yeah. Let's get into the game. I promise you I'll call you back after the full 90 minutes.
Yeah.
In terms of to break down the game.
You were listening to Craig Butler a while ago?
Yeah, it was a very good interview in terms of the players he produced and his methodology in terms of producing those players. Fantastic job he's doing, Craig Butler.
Yeah.
As pertaining to the game, I basically watched all of the game. But I kind of break down the game in different segments and trying to reason it out different from you may do or some people that analyze it might do. First, I look at the system. Then I try to look at some of the roles, and that is both in attack and defense. And then I will look at the weakness, and then I draw my conclusion. Let me start with the system. I think the system we start today was fairly understanding, but my problem is I keep on saying why we're playing a flat back four, which, as I told you before the game today, which can be it can be cheated in terms of asking one of the central midfielder to play a man marker, and then ask somebody to sweep behind, which unfortunately we lost Powell in the 36th minute. And then we had to resort to that, which as you realize, Javon was asked to play one of the central defender. Then we brought on Reed to swap for Javon in the midfield, which it was as I should say, from a coaching point of view, I think it was a workmanship performance from the team. And from a coaching point of view, I think the team now, based on where they sit in the table, based on the amount of games they play, would now realize that where they're sitting, if they should make it to the World Cup, then they need to start making moves. From a coaching point of view, I think they're now realizing that they need to make strong decisions, need to get something going in terms of a system that the players understand. And the system they play today, it's one that they do understand, but when you look at the role in terms of which the players was asked to perform, I mean, we have Nicholas, most of the time was playing the lone center forward in terms of when we defended. However, when we attack, now we are asking Flemings and Kemar Roof to join him in the attack, which I think it kind of take away from the game. If you notice, in the first half, we have none of the midfielder really pushing high in terms of helping in the attack. So from my point of view, I think the whole objective of the game was not to lose the game. And you could pretty much see that from the start of the game and the changes from a tactical point of view that they went from. We did fairly well in the second half in terms of attack. In defense, I think we still need to tidy up. Canada have the option of playing too much 20 and 30-yard passes directly out of defense into midfield, and I'm not talking about airball. If you watch to see how many passes they make from their back four straight into midfielders, that we're allowed to turn easily and then go forward. I'm saying if we could nullify some of this in terms of playing a touch-type midfielder, which prevent them from turn, which they do in terms of us most of the time. When you look at the conclusion, I think we create, I should say, one or two chances that I think the header from Kofi should be really in the onion bag or in the back of the net. And then I think one that was whipped in by Kemal Lawrence. We should have somebody on the end of that. But all in all, the result, you could see from the whole introduction and the start of the game was the game plan was we can't lose the game by no means necessary, which, I mean, we pick up a point, now we're on 2 points. But so I would give a little bit of edge to the players, to the coaching staff. Now is where we're going to look now to see what happened and how serious now is the GFF, because now you're talking about getting on a flight, getting into Honduras to now prepare for the game. So I think if we can get that part right in terms of making that arrangement, which I suspect should already be made based on the time of traveling, because I spoke to you about this before in terms of traveling out now, getting to Honduras, recover, have a good training session so you can prepare for the game. Now, how quickly we do that, then again, now we'll see how serious the Federation are. But I think kudos to the players, kudos to the coaching staff based on what happened in this game. I mean, the result is not a favorable one that we want. I think all 3 points would have done us well, but you could see a difference. You could see a mere difference in terms of what they're trying to do now to go forward in terms of the players and the coaching staff. So now, based on travel arrangement, how soon we get into Honduras and all of that now, let's see how much now the GFF is on board. So I think if the team doesn't get out by tomorrow to get into Honduras to settle, then you'll realize and you'll see where and what is really going on in terms of where we stand and qualifying. But I think I would give the players and the coaching staff a fair amount of credit in terms of the performance. Not taking away anything from Canada in terms of people saying they didn't start their strongest team, but I mean, there was always a replacement. But Tyrese McGee, it's unfortunately he didn't get into the game, but I mean, if the substitution and based on what happened, I think if we didn't lose Alvis Powell to the injury, then I think Tyrese McGee, chances are he would have been introduced to the game. But I think the substitution with Alvis Powell, based on the injury, and then now the readjustment in terms of Watson dropping to play a central defender role, Reed coming to play the midfield, I think it's very credible enough to really ask the players that was on the pitch to really finish the game. I mean, yeah, we could introduce him, but when you look at the time, to introduce him for 3-4 minutes, yeah, he might be effective, but I didn't really think at that time the game was probably worthy of a change if he hadn't made it in the last 25 minutes. So, I mean, this is just my take, but I mean, my thing is now to look to see what happened now after the game, because as I told you, this game is now behind us. So the whole thing now is the preparation going into the Honduras game and how much we can take from this game into Honduras. I know it's not easy to play into Honduras. It's crazy when you get into Tegucigalpa so crazy sometimes that it scares you, but hopefully they can man the situation and get out. I mean, based on the result from Honduras tonight, they had lost 3-0 to Mexico. So their return to Honduras is a little bit more than ours in terms of the travel arrangement and in terms of the distance of the flight. But this is what I'm now waiting to see how soon we get out, get in, so we can settle, recover, get in a good training session, even for 45 minutes, and then look at the game in terms of Honduras. So that's not my take on it. I mean, I don't know how you see the game. If you think the result was favorable, I know you guys want all 3 points to really inch us closer to the rest of the group. But I think 2 points, yeah, it still can be done. But I'm more concerned of looking on the changes in terms of what they're doing going forward, because I know that's very important in terms of the aspect of the game. If they can change, take away some from this game, put all the travel arrangements in place and move out, get in as soon as possible, then probably we can see a little bit more in the Honduras game.
Yeah. My take on the game still, would they even have a shots on target, coach? That worried me.
Yeah, which is
The
favorable.
last
And
two
that's why
games.
I told you. That's why I told you. When you look at the intro of the game in terms of the system we are playing, clearly the game plan was not to lose the game. It was not so much what we do in attack, but what we do in defense. When you look at the game, I think the last 15 minutes of the game is when we really decide, look, let's see if we can nick it in the last. But to want to win the game and have two flank defender, which is the right back and the left back, only get off over in the attacking third line. I think if I check correctly, they only get into the attacking third line 3 times for the 90 minutes. So that alone will say a lot in terms of how attacking we was in the game. So as I said, based on what I see, the objective was not to lose the game. Try to see if we can nick it in the last. And then see where we go from here. Where we go from here is very important in terms of all the arrangement, all the mistakes that we made before. If we can take some from this game, in terms of some of the correction that we already done, bring it in the Honduras game, then I think we can start moving forward in terms of putting the double on the board.
Great analyst, coach.
I wouldn't be too worried about in terms of how many strikes we have on the goal tonight. But the key factor is, I mean, watching the game, you see a little bit more in terms of understanding from the players, in terms of what they're trying to do in terms of the position and the role. You could see that. I mean, I don't know how much we are going into the next game in terms of what condition Blake will be in, what condition Alvis Paulus will be in. I know Lowe will return to the team. So I don't know what will take place after this in terms of what injury they pick up from the game and going in forward to the next game. But I think all those factors they need to look at tonight, early in the morning, so they can make the necessary adjustment, get into Honduras, get a good rest, get a good training session, and get ready for the game. If we can do that, then I think we'll start putting the doublers on the board in terms of getting back into force. So based on what I see tonight, I would say we now look like we are in the World Cup qualifier. Matthew, I could be wrong, but it's just basically how I analyze the game. Sometimes you don't necessarily play bad because you lose the game. But at the end of the day, the 3 points on the board is what counts. So that's just how I see it in terms of going forward. If they can correct all that's been happening, as I told you, proper planning. So let's see what happens in terms of getting to Honduras, getting settled in and prepared for the game.
Makes sense.
Overall, it was a fairly good game from a player and a coach's point of view. Now let's see what the backroom staff now do in terms of getting them out, getting them into Honduras, get them settled and get them focused again now to face Honduras. So we'll see what happens. I mean, apart from the big three, Canada, USA, and Mexico, I mean, the gap, I think if we start getting the double on the gap, the wins, then the gap will close a bit. So let us see what happens in terms of getting to Honduras. I know they're playing Honduras on Wednesday. So my thinking is that they will try and get out as early as tomorrow. So let's see what happens with all of that, and then we'll see where we go from here. Because if those problems are not dealt with, then I guarantee for the Honduras game there will be problems again. So let's wait and see. But good performance, fair enough in terms of the objective of the game.
Well said, coach, man. Appreciate you to get in on the show and stuff and come share your thought.
Yeah, well, it's a very good game so far. Not bad for the game. I mean, the result is not a favorable one. We'd love to win the game, but
yeah, but coach could have looked a bit more brave in the last 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying. I mean, you could run the risk in the last 15 by bringing two offensive players with fresh legs to see if we could nick it in the last minute. But when you look at the nature of the game, I don't think from a coaching point of view, I don't think that last 15 minutes was really worthy of a change. Because if I ask, if you should look and say who will pull from the game, then you realize that we could suck it out and finish the game. So what I'm seeing is the mistakes in terms of the changes that we made in the game before. Now we're realizing that. The same thing that I spoke to you about. Now you're understanding that the players, although they might be winded, although they might be look like they're carrying enough, they will have the fight and the heart to finish the game. But I think we could gamble in the end to say, look, let's see if we can go for it with two offensive change. But as I said, it's a fair performance from the team and the coaching staff. Just hope now that the GFF already made all the travel arrangement, already put everything in place so they can get into Honduras in a good mind frame, in a good mindset, recover properly, and then go for the next game. So that is where I'm sitting now to watch to see what happens. But as I said, fair enough from the team tonight. Don't know if you see it any other way.
Yeah, I think it was a from our perspective and both team, you can see that Canada were playing for a draw, you know. They don't want to lose the game.
I mean, they understand. And then as I told you before, understand the nature of the game. We don't have much in terms of depth based on the players that wasn't available for the games. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit unfortunate, but based on what we use and what we have, that's why I said fair enough performance from the players, because as I told you before, it's not easy to play into the United States on Thursday, and then you have to get on a flight, get on a bus, get on a flight, get into Jamaica, try to recover, and then go again on a Sunday. I mean, at some point in time, and you can already see it, it's going to start to take a toll on the players. It's going to start to take a toll on the players. So this is what I'm saying, if the backroom staff, in terms of the federation, don't look at the game today and realize that, look, let's see our best we can put plans into action and get moving. I know financially they're strapped, but by whatever means. If you really want to get to the World Cup, then today, performance from the team, performance from the coach, I think if they sit and look at it, then they realize, no, we need to get on board. Move in one accord. And I guarantee you, they will clinch one of the three spots. But as I said, let's see what happens in terms of going to Honduras now and then see how much they will have learned and now start to correct some of the mistakes. Because basically on the field, you can see that. We didn't give up much down the flanks in terms of Canada getting behind the wing backs to cross the ball into the box. We didn't give up much of that. Yeah, we give up 1 and 2 in the midfield in terms of some 20-yard, 15-yard pass. We still allow people to turn too easy. But I think we corrected in the end. So you see, they didn't have much in terms of, the goalkeeper didn't have much to do. I mean, Blake make 2 fine saves. And then when you look at the chances that Canada get, it was created the same way, down the flank square, the empty goal to put the ball in the back of the net. So just a few things that we need to look at and tighten up, and then see how best we can go forward. But as I said, tomorrow, now, come tomorrow, you'll see and understand the seriousness of it in terms of what is put in place now for the team to travel all the way to Honduras for this game. I think the Honduras game, guys, will be more important than this Canada game, because after this game, I think the international window now close again. Everybody will be off to their respective clubs. So it will make and break. It will make or break us going forward, because you understand football and you understand the whole motivation. If I'm going to leave after the Honduras game and we're still on 2 points, then chances are a lot of players that you're starting or trying to get, they're just going to see that it's an uphill task. I might as well stay and perform the club duty. So the Honduras game to me now is going to be the game for the turning point. Or else people are going to get frustrated, and not from only the player point of view, but the club that they are asking to release them are just going to tell you that it's not worth it. So I think the Honduras game now we have to take it a little bit more. If we take the Canada game today serious, then we have to take the Honduras game twice as much, because this game, it can be the crucial breaking point. Because I understand if we win the Honduras game, then we're on 5 points. You see?
Yes, coach.
Now 5 points going into the next game, or 5 points going into the next round, would give you some leeway. Will give you some leeway, and understand the next round, it's a whole different ball game, because you're talking going back to Canada. It's not going to be as easy because the weather is going to change. So we have to look at that factor. And I think it's the same thing. So, and most of the games in the second round, I think we have quite a few games at home. Going to Panama won't be easy. So I think the Honduras game on Wednesday is going to be the breaking point. So I'm just hoping from someone looking out, looking in, just hoping based on the performance from the players tonight and the coaching staff, I'm just hoping the backroom staff look at it now, get some satisfaction from it, and realize, yeah, we see something that we can now build on. And remember, I told you, I'm looking to see where they're going to realize some stuff, start correcting them and move forward. I think today you can see that. I mean, people might disagree based on the score again, on the nature of the game. But I understand trying to get into the World Cup. Everybody's trying to get into the World Cup. It's 8 now, it's not 6. So you're playing more games and in a time span that is much, to me, shorter. So as I said, I just hope they get a good rest tonight to recover, a good meal, and they can start traveling early in the morning tomorrow to get into Honduras. So that, let's see how that works out. Hope we can check in with a few people to get reports to see what happened in terms of when they leave, when they get in, because that's now is going to play a major factor in terms of what we do in Honduras. So let's see what happens. But as I said, it's a fair performance and a great effort from the team and the coaching staff. So just let's see what happens in the Honduras game and see how well we plan for the Honduras game. Okay?
Yes, coach. Thanks, man, for calling, coach.
Yeah, and thanks for the listeners. Hope everybody have a wonderful night. And let's get ready again for Wednesday.
Thank you, coach.
All right, man. Thanks. Cheers.
Yeah. Who that? Manning's man, the girl them rice and peas overnight.
Is this infamous Ryan LFC?
What's up, bro?
Ryan, we just reach home, brother. You don't know, you have come off the road, you have to make sure you understand me. Was at the game, you know?
Yeah.
But boy, may I tell you, yeah, man. Yeah. So
Ryan asked Manning's man when get to the game. Curious.
Never hear from you, so I figure you're busy and the watch along.
No, bro.
Jamaica
Bro, you tell me so when you reach, you go jump on, bro. My mom send you the link, you know, bro.
I didn't get any link from you, man.
What you mean? Check your phone, bro.
Oh,
Ryan.
I have to do it.
Ask Manning's man when you reach the game.
So you have to go and get your accreditation. Brother, VIP pass me getting out. So big up the people that will give me big old VIP.
So how you getting? How you getting?
Me a celebrity, man.
Alright.
Next time you come, listen, anytime you match up play, man, you come Jamaica, man, and then I will. Once in Jamaica, you and I can go to the game. You don't have to worry about that. I will get you. You understand me?
Yeah.
We have powers. But listen, you know one of my biggest disappointment, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the game.
Yes, man. Go on ahead, man, Manning's man.
All right. So I'm at the game, right? And you see, during the warm up, I could tell you that Alvas Powell was injured. All right. I want people to go back and look how Jamaica start the game. The first play of the game, Alvas Powell was basically injured the first play. Jamaica got the kickoff, right? We're kicking towards Nannyville. Go back and watch it. All right? Kemar Roof played back the ball out of the center circle to Adrian Mariappa. And Mariappa played a long ball. You hear me, Ryan?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man.
He played a long ball to Canada's the right side of Canada's defense. Over there was Bowser, Junior Fleming, the wingback who would have been Kemar Lawrence, and one other person. So we had 4 persons over there. Bowser won the first ball, Fleming had it. Yes, when Maria got that ball at first, Mariappa got that ball, he wanted to play it to Alvas, and Alvas was hopping. So Mariappa played it long. All right? Follow me, Ryan.
Yeah.
From that time, Alvas are hopping. The man hop right throughout the game. So I am wondering, why did he start? Because he came off the last game. Because we wasted a change in the first half. Let me tell you that. That's number one. First, we get a point. We could have gotten 3 points. Because Canada had a bad game. Let me tell you, Canada did not look good. We had enough chances to win the game. So that's problem number 1, Ryan. All right? No, you have 2 centre-back in your team. Remember, Javon Watson on a yellow card. Right? Alvas Powell comes off injured. The coach moved Javon Watson, right? Put him a centre-back who is on a yellow card. And he brings in Speedy, who he didn't want to start. And put Speedy in midfield. That happened, right? So why then, if you wanted to play Watson and Alvas was injured, why you never play Javon at centre-back from the very beginning and play Speedy, who has been our best midfielder, alongside Grant? The best game Speedy has played was with Grant. These are just little mistakes, that could have changed the tide of the game. All right, you know that Junior Fleming, if the man just have the right attitude as a young youth and don't be too hype and humble themselves, they will play some ball. they think they're bigger than they are because them still have them schoolboy ego. I tell you that. Junior Fleming should have scored the goal for Jamaica. He got an easy header. I don't know what you saw on your TV, but Bobby Reed squared the ball to him. He was under absolutely no pressure at all. If you play forward for so long, your coach tell you, when you're on an angle,
bucket
head
where
the
that
ball
come
in
from.
the direction that is coming back from. Now that them tell you.
Yeah.
Because the keeper follow the square, so you have to head it back where the keeper coming from. The man head the ball in the direction where the keeper dead. When he had all the time in the world. That's one, right? Let me give you an next one. You can't. One player come off, Shamar, and me rate Shamar. I really like, me come on platform and talk about Shamar, but I was disappointed in him. It's when the man come off of the field, brother, the man almost mash up. You know the thing with them sitting there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the bench thing and it cover the glass thing? Brother, the man, he'll mash up the whole thing, man. When the man come off of the field, When we say the man, he'll mash up the whole thing, brother. Whoever give them the people, give the man people, and the man will dash for all the people, man. The man will dash for water, the man will dash for food, the man will dash for himself, the man will dash for... Listen, man. I know, see, a man want to score, I understand how you feel, because nobody likes to be substituted. But how your teammate are going to feel if him are going to go on for you? How him are going to be motivated if that's your attitude when you come out? When you can't even greet them and you flash him up. So me want to use a platform of a person like Shamar. Listen, rate you, bro. You're a young youth. You do some good thing. But you have to respect the game. Respect your teammates. I'm not hearing you, Ryan.
Yeah, man, me I listen, because I'm going to adjust everything what you say. I never want...
All right.
But in the argument.
All right. So let me give you some other thing. All right, so...
But stop a pin, bro. Stop a pin.
Yeah.
Shamal, bro, you can't do that, bro. Can't do that, Bridging. Sometimes, I know what we do in our life, Sometimes when we do stuff like them thing, they come back, wonder why me not score. Wonder me not do this. Wonder why me not do that. Brother, you have to respect the game. As the management saying, put it the best way. Respect your teammate, bro. You have to respect your teammate, Bridging. Can't do that, brother. Go ahead, Mannings, man.
Yeah, right. So, me not bash nobody because they get a point. So, me give you a next one. So, remember that, like me saying, Jamaica started the game well enough. They were press Canada, but we still not organized, We just, because we're rough, because Anthony Grant played well. But the problem we have is that Anthony Grant don't really want the ball, He will work hard and win the ball, But it's not the kind of midfielder we're going to run, go collect the ball and try to make plays.
To dictate it. That's a neat, speedy, what you call it, compliment him.
Exactly, Ryan. Because guess what? Javon Watson no want the ball either. You realize that?
Yeah.
So you have two men in the midfield who only want tackle, but they don't want the ball. So what happened with Jamaica when Speedy was not on the field is that every ball play long. All the balls were playing long by passing the midfield. The good thing was that Shamar was winning a lot of those headers and second balls were coming back to Roof, who, let me tell you this, you have to watch the game because a lot of people, Roof was the most efficient person up front for Jamaica, Him always in the right position, he was closing down. Him need some strength, though. I think him too feeble. You feel like him weak. Him need some strength. But played very well. All right? I think Topper. So now we have, the man put up 3 minutes and the ball go out. So by this Topper, I tell the people who are warming up to come back and sit on the bench. So I say, Canada, I try to play for the draw because they changed up the team and they were sitting behind the ball to try and catch us on the counter, Ryan. We have a corner kick, the last corner of the game. The referee says 3 minutes play. Me I check for my watch. At that point, 2 minutes and 57 seconds were played. And we still had Mariappa, Javon Watson, and one other person, I think Grant, almost on the center circle, and Andre Blake. What I'm saying is that, why What would if Allison was there? What would Allison do? Allison would gone up in the back because you know whatever happened, the ball will go out. The game will go blow off. Everybody need like we needed the win. We never see the man look like we need the win. We get a lot throw and the man try like we don't have no plan. Like how do we take the throw? When Klopp brought in his goal, his throwing coach, people laugh off of him. Check when Liverpool take throws, how many chances they create from it in comparison to other teams. You know how much people in the Canadian coaching staff, brother? When we go to the stadium, I say, all right, what are they? We start count the Jamaica coaching staff. We count around 8 persons of the Jamaica coaching staff. Canada had 11 players on the field, 19 on the bench, and I think 4 of them were in the stand. I think like some of the injured ones who going to travel or yellow carded ones, they were like in the stand. They weren't with the team, right? Tell me, Ryan, how many persons you believe were in the Canadian coaching staff?
16.
Tell us, 8 in the country. 16. Them are 20 man and 20 people in them coaching staff. 20 people, Ryan.
To be fair, them can afford to do that, Ryan.
Coaching staff.
But Mannings man, my schoolmate there so with me and stuff. And him say they can't afford that.
Let me tell you this, man. Them have a brother when named Sir P will do something. He say either them can't do it or them no want to do it.
So that means I say them can't do it. Because remember, say if you go overseas,
all right.
If your son or your daughter,
Him say, well, I know. Him say them can't do it.
All right, Ryan, right now, if your son or your daughter said to your dad, I am struggling in school and I need a new tablet to help me do better in school, and you know them need it. You don't have the money. What you going to do?
I have to find it, bro.
I should do without.
Why you have to find it?
Because she need it to improve.
And your daughter don't it and it's important.
Yeah.
You see, if it's important, you have to find money to do it, brother.
Yeah.
Anything important in life, you check a man check the man who runs Starbucks or me not calling him, big companies. So when them want to make money, them do the thing very important. Even if them have to go to the bank or borrow money, they do it. They find the money to do the things that are important. We have to find the money. You understand me?
True.
So that's a part of the issue. So I'm saying you brought on Gray, you brought on Low, you tried something. Me agree with that. Yeah, you brought on Javon East. Why didn't you? Why were you? Because by this now, Grant was walking, Grant was walking because he's tired. Jamaica want to win and Canada are sitting back. Why didn't bring on a McGee then to try and create something else? To see if we can get a goal and play with one person in the CDM role. Because we needed a goal. We don't need a draw, we need a win. I never find that the coach took enough initiative to try and win the game. I think he probably because he don't want to lose his job, which me understand. He make sure.
You think if me lose this game, me will lose him job?
I think he could still lose his job.
Oh, okay.
Remember the last time? Remember when the last time Tapa walk off our World Cup campaign? He resigned. We had 6 games and 2 points, and we played Honduras. When we played Honduras, we lost, and we ended up with 6. After that game, he resigned. Look how life funny. We have 2 points, and we're going to play Honduras again. Check the last time at exactly same position, From 6 games, we had 2 points, and he stepped away. It was Honduras that got him fired. You know who we are playing Wednesday?
Honduras.
And you know how much points we have?
2.
2 points. You know who is the coach again? Tapa. Like everything has come full circle. We get free kick, Ryan. I want people watch the game. If me a lie, more them tell me. You see, when we have free kick, them don't know what them do. They don't know, like, when Canada had free kicks, you know, like them, you can see that they know how many persons supposed to go, which side they want to kick it, who's supposed to go up, what zone they are going to attack. You see, in Jamaica a free kick, we don't have nobody who prepare the team to take free kicks or set plays.
I know that management.
So every time we have a set play,
Management.
confusion.
No,
Yeah.
I know that management. When you have a coach, right? He dictate in the changing room who kick the free kick, he watching training, who kick the free kick, who kick the penalty, who kick the corner, the dead ball thing. Listen, Trent, Robertson, they kick the dead ball. You see now the Liverpool player go there? These are the things where kind of get me frustrated with Coach Theodore Whitmore. It's no way we're supposed to have fight on the pitch, 10 man stand up over the free kick for do what? That simply means in the dressing room, these are the things do not speak about. Or if it's speak about, man just want to do them own thing. And man respect the coach. Guys, no way the coach say, Shaman Nichols if you kick the penalty or free kick, and then Junior Flemings or Tariq Magee or Lamar Walker. It's just an example. You understand? Still there?
Yeah, man, I'm still here. I agree with you. Listen, Ryan, you're right. Come here, man, and tell me, say, listen, it's when you're there in a football game, it's different from where you see on TV.
That's true.
Tell people this. I am at the stadium, and me, I tell Uno say, when free kick a take, me no want a man can tell me about we get. Listen, you cannot have a plan and get a chance when you square the ball. So the man no can tell me about them have plan. There was no plan. Man I argue, you come take it. And then man I'll leave it and say, Mariapa, you kick it. Mariapa say, Blake, you come kick it. All right, then Taxi came back and said, Taxi, all right, me, we kick it. We here because the stadium empty. Man, I said, Mavs, you come kick it. Mavs, I said, no, man, Blakey, you come kick it. Blakey said, no, Taxi, you come take it. Taxi said, Mariapa, you kick it because you're closer. Well, you can't tell me, man, I can't tell me about the man them have plan. But then you can tell me, we're in the stadium, I hear everything, brother. We were in the stadium, we were hearing everything. So don't tell me that they have a plan. Not because you see an opportunity create mean that there is a plan. Goal can be scored by buck up, brother. So that there was no plan. Me not beat the team, but me I tell you there was no plan. Me not call on you, Ryan, but I'll give you an next example. The coach will tell a man a thing. You're there at the stadium, you know what the man say? The man I tell him coach say, brother, me hear you, brother. Relax no man. Me hear what you say, man. Relax. Me understand. Relax. It's a national coach. You mean? You're able to hear these things, brother, while you're in the stadium. You know what the coach do? The coach just walk away like him and say, me not talking about to send more to them money. You don't see that on your TV. You don't hear that on your TV.
Wow.
So I'm not here to beat the team because we get a point. I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
However, if we were more organized as a team, we could have come out of this game with more than a point. So when people watch the game, when you watch the game, and if you're honest with yourself, you're gonna give Whitmore credit because you have to give credit where credit due, you know, right?
Yeah.
He moved Javon Watson and put him a centre back, and everybody in the stadium make nice. Javon Watson look better as centre back than he look at CDM. You have to give the coach credit.
Because him not for doing only for running, brother.
Exactly. He made a move, you know, and it worked. But isn't it sad that you bring a centre half in your team and you want a centre back and you put a CDM there? What does that say about your player selection?
Management, look, but management. Me nah go too beat him on that. Why? Me see Jurgen Klopp have select not Philip, him there on the bench, Reece Williams on the bench. And this come off one of him two centre back, one of them come off and then him put Endesi there. Cause him
But
trust him more.
Ryan, that never works too. Remember, say that never works.
I mean by it never work. Somewhere it work.
No,
Yeah, true,
afterwards,
true.
even Klopp
At
admit say he made an error. Dog. You have to admit when they make an error. You know, if I even
you. You're right. Sorry about that. But you're right, Mannings man. My next co-worker tell me say, yo, club say me wrong, it never work. Him should have played the centre back.
Well, I am saying that in this case, me now go beat him on the Javon Watson thing. You understand me right? Because guess what? At the end of the day, Javon Watson did better there than he was doing in midfield. So my question is, knowing that Alves was limping, why did you start him? Knowing that you could put Javon Watson at centre back. That's the question me asking you. He must have seen Javon Watson play centre back before. All I am saying is that if you know that Javon Watson can play centre back, why did you start out with a sick, injured Alves Powell when you had somebody you could play at centre back and you had a CDM that you have been starting? Why waste that change? Because Javon Watson could have gotten a second yellow card in midfield. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, because I'm glad we get the point. Let me say it again, and I will give the coach credit because he's under pressure. And
tell Mannings man this. The reason why I'm doing that.
The post, I think Kemaru for the ball that he kicked away, where he could have passed it to two of the open players. Junior Fleming, I mean, in body position, like, I don't know if you guys see this on TV, but every time Junior Fleming control the ball, in body position wrong. I don't see them thing on TV. So half of the time, if he's not trying to shield off or shield off the man, every other time he get the ball to do a one-on-one, him lose it. Like maybe
Can I try for shield?
Him always try to shield the ball.
Fleming's play like that long time, you know, when him glide, when like him play, him use him body all the time to protect the ball.
Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So I don't know. But him very poor. For a man playing at the USL a couple seasons ago, Ryan, and did well. In first touches very poor. He and Fisher slow down Jamaica play because I'm saying that maybe Fisher was so careful because Fisher made two good squares, you know. Because Fisher made a square that if Bowser was moving, Bowser would have had that free header. Fisher made some good squares. So I'm wondering, why when the man get the ball in the defensive third, him don't want to make no mistake. The ball fumbling up and he kick it back, like all kind of stuff. Like the players are under so much pressure, they're not playing with any confidence, especially Fisher and Junior Fleming. I want somebody to tell me one good thing that they saw Junior Fleming did today. You tell me, Ryan, because maybe you watch it on TV and you say, well, if I replay and you guess, football principle. Maybe a football principle can tell me, because I don't watch it on TV, you know. And
no, Mannings, man.
Replay, you know.
Be honest, Fleming didn't have a great game. Flemings didn't have a great game. Be honest with you.
And let me tell you one player who had a great game and nobody now going to say nothing about him. Why you think Fisher look? Because Fisher played good defensively today for them, especially in the first half.
Grant, go over there, go help him bail him out. Enough time.
You think it was Grant alone? I want people to look at Bobby Reid. That Bobby Reid never left him isolated no time of the game. So you wonder why Bobby Reid not doing anything offensively for Jamaica? Because half of the time...
He must have the work. Remember we say it on the stream?
Helping.
Yeah, just a second. Just a second. Yeah.
Yeah, but what me know, why we never give up the flank sim today is because of the formation we're using. Remember, say using a 4-4-2 formation, where it make the Wiggins them have more defensive responsibility for help out with them wing back today. So it also take away from the fact that they've never done much in the attack either, because Bobby Reid never done much in the attack because probably in focus too much on them defensive work we have to do. You see me? And he really helped out with Fisher today, even though Fisher only won, to be honest. You see me? And I see him thing over left hand side. I can't remember Fleming's really doing much in an attacking position. I can't remember. Somebody would have to remind me, you see me? So it's like them really focus on the defensive work with them, the Africa team. And that kind of take away from what they did attacking wise, isn't it?
Yeah, boy. Mannings.
Yeah, man. And I'm not hearing
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
person, you know, sir.
John start. I forgot what my dad says still Mannings. Because right now I'm frost, bro. I see them guys say I'm frost,
Yeah, but
bro.
Ryan, listen to Ryan. Let me
Right, hold on. I tell Mannings man, say me send a message. Me I tell him something.
say this to people.
Power.
Better.
No, man, I say him. Me I tell you something to tell him.
Let me
Yeah.
say that.
Mannings,
And Bobby,
just a second. He might give me a message for game.
Yeah, so tell Mannings man say him ask the question why Tapa start Alvas Powell when him the injured, right? And him also ask the question. Well, him never ask the question why him start Watson. When me get fair realize now, Tapa have some man him classify as him loyal soldiers. And the reason why I'm not beat him faith, me I tell you some most coaches have some people them can depend on. You have some coach, look on Jose Marino. Jose Marino, anywhere him go, he usually carry a player named Ricardo Carvalho. So management asks the question why. It's like you know until you have some trust in some players more than some other players. Him have a trust and a faith in a Alva Spoil to get a job done no matter which part him put it on the field more than anybody else. Also, it can be biasness against Topino, but me just, if I even realize, him feel like, say, a man like Powell can get the job done, or him feel like, say, a man like Watson. To me, I'm loyal soldiers, them there, so him believe in them more. You know, understand it, but he must know something brain work. Is he check
Mannings,
a pass and a message.
yeah, man.
this is a message I'm passing on to you.
Yeah.
He said, you said why Alvas Powell starting because he injured. And football principle I say, you know, every coach have player who they loyalty, who they trust we can get the job done for them. It no matter where they put them. You just believe they can get the job done. And I think I agree with that. I think Tapa believe in Javon Watson to get the job done for him. And he believe in Alvas Powell to get the job done for him. And we see Jose Mourinho coach Chelsea. He buy Matic and him bring him go Man U. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So every
No, man,
coach
what
have
I'm
them
saying is that,
favorites still.
yeah, man, I'm fine with Alvas being his favorite. I am saying, so a couple of things we notice. Because remember, we talked to Javon Watson, you know. Javon Watson admit that he's not much. Javon Watson said, I am not much fit and much sharp. He said that. I am not knocking him because, like I said, today he did a shift at centre back and we had a clean sheet. Come on now and beat the players them today. May I tell her that, Ryan? But it's with Alvas, what I'm saying to you is that Alvas was injured. He was limping. I am saying that you know that Javon Watson can play centre back. Why start a player who came off the last game? He had the same injury from Gold Cup. He came off with the injury the last game. He's limping before the start of the game. He wasn't warming up as the rest of players. Yeah, he's loyal. If he's fit, play him. But in a crucial game where you need to win, you obviously would have seen Javon Watson play centre back. Why not just rest Alvas Powell for this game, seeing that he's injured, even though he's your favorite, even though he's loyal? We have Honduras. Why not just rest him? Like you did with Damian Lowe when he came back from Mexico. You rested him for the Panama game and let him play. That's all I'm saying. Why you never rest him when he was limping? Ask anybody who was at the stadium. Alva Spoil was limping from the start of the game.
Tell Mannings Mauland, I'm going to send a next message to you.
Why risk that? For the sake of the
Yeah,
team.
message just a second, the Mannings man.
Yeah, so he never really waste a substitution because we had a substitution in the back. We never made a substitution. So you can't say we waste a substitution when we still did have extra substitution and we never use. And that Mannings man a nitpick because basically it never playing Alva Spoil never cost us. It never make we any worse off. It never affected us. It never make us lose the game. Plus,
For me, it really affects us.
no, it never affect us because we never waste no substitution.
No, because the extra change we take off Alva's Pool could
Yeah,
have been.
but we still have an extra change we never use. Pass on the info. That alone. We still have an extra change we never use.
We still have a with management. Football principle, so we still have an extra change for use, and the Alva's Pool thing never cost us or affect us.
All right. So let me break it down again. People, let me say this because I am a fair person. I believe I'm fair. You see, if Whitmore is supposed to lose his job, it cannot necessarily be on this performance because it wasn't the most organized system of play, but he got a point against a Canada team that most people thought were going to give us 3. All right? So you have to give credit where credit is due. I'm not here to bash the coach. Let me make my point again. The coach put Javon, listen to my point, because I don't want to say it again. The coach put Javon Watson to play center back. This simply means that at some point, the coach would have seen Javon play there, know that Javon Watson can play there. Alvas Powell has an injury. Why didn't you? Because all you had to do was to put Javon Watson at center back from the start of the game. For 2 reasons. One, Alvas Powell could get an injury or he could now miss. He never completed this game, but he could now miss the Honduras game, which means you could have preserved him for the Honduras game because you have Javon Watson, who would do better playing center back with his condition than CDM. You also had Speedy and Grant, who have played together and they are familiar with each other. Why didn't he make that option? That's all I am saying. Did it cost us the game? Because you can look that they didn't score on us, so it wasn't a problem. But here's how it can cost you. You didn't score. You didn't score because you had to fit an injured player in there. So watch the game again. Every time Alvas Powell, one of the time Alvas Powell dribbled the ball right on the grandstand side, because he's playing center back. He has a propensity as a wing back. He likes to dribble and cut the ball. When he dribbled with the ball, he lost it right on the half line. The player stumbled. Alva stood up on the ball. Alva stood up on the ball. Watch the play again. He could not move because he was feeling the pain in his leg. So he stepped on the player, and the referee gave the Canadian the free kick. Watch the game again. When Alva Powell is moving from there, he's limping. This is.
I remember that.
All I am saying is that play your favorite, play your loyal soldier. But if even a loyal soldier, you're going to damage if you're playing when he's injured. When you have an ex-loyal soldier, Javon Watson, who could have played in the same position. So what happened is that we don't know if because Alvas Powell could not kick the ball long. He made one long pass that went to the goalkeeper. He couldn't make any long passes because every time he tried, he held on to his hamstring. So why put a man out here like that? Javon Watson going to be loyal to you same way, in that position. Speedy has been playing for you. So it's not like you bring in somebody that you're not used to. I'm not asking for Topi. I'm not asking for Jeffrey and Brown. I am saying use the same Javon Watson there. Because Alvas is injured. But again, I'm not here to beat him. I'm saying that could have been a better decision, in my humble opinion. And everybody said it. When the game started, you know what? Everybody understand. Everybody saying that Alva's injured. Alva's injured. Ask anybody. Ask anybody who was at the stadium. When did they realize Alvas was injured? The moment the game started. Nobody don't tackle him. The man walking and holding on to hamstring from the game start. That don't make no sense.
Alright, so to be fair, Ryan, I don't think that a coach would get up and start a player with no injury, regardless if that player I am loyal soldier.
Man, him injured from Gold Cup, man.
Yeah, I understand, you know, but me I say to you, so
bro.
we think Tapa is not a good tactician. Tapa is made some bad decisions, right? But me I give a man the benefit of the doubt for say he must have a Ryan, if you are my goalkeeper, you know, and you're injured the last match, you know, and whatever rehabilitation, I must have a team where I work with where I can say, all right, oh Ryan, is a hamstring in pull? No. Is a little sore, right? Whatever. And then you must can tell me, say, you must can tell me, say, Ryan, if how you're feeling. You know think say, so you tell me, say, you know think say, Tapa had the conversation with the player for say, player, how you feeling.
Well,
and the player them usually lie. Ryan, you know this, say the player I tell you say, I feel like I can't go out there. You know. But when the match start and him have to run now a different thing, you get me? I say, so what me I say is basically me can understand a decision like that. I'm not really hook up on them decisions there, bro. You see me? Because me can understand a decision that oh, me not think say Tapa one little madman where yeah, Tapa have him flaws and him no good in some area.
From Gold Cup, bro.
Yeah, so that means him not for the night team at all then.
Yeah, that means Alvas lead as well. Alvas one painkiller.
Yeah, that's fine still, bro.
Yo, yeah, where's the no Mannings, man?
Listen, all right. Remember, Alva's injury was not an impact injury. Nobody tackled him. The ball went out for a throw, and he's running and he started holding. He goes down. Nobody is beside him when he goes down. He tries to move off again because the pain, you could see that the pain was unbearable. I am glad that a man have that kind of heart because it means that he wants to play for his country. But brother, sometimes it don't make no sense because here is why. All I am saying is that if we had no other option, I could understand. Remember, let me tell you again, people. You see, if tonight, anybody that asks me, based on tonight's performance, would you fire Tapa? I would say no, based on tonight's performance. Not that the team played well, but in a game that I thought we were going to lose. I prayed, I hoped, but I thought so. Most of us thought that. And somehow, either by the players willing themselves to play for him, we got a point against Canada. And we, in my opinion, the best chance of the game fell to Jamaica with Junior Fleming. I know Canada had a shot that Blake did a brilliant save. All right? But Kemaru had a 3, we had a 3-2. We had a next, we hit the post, and Roof had the next header that he missed. So I think we created enough chances from our set plays. So we could have won the game. Watch people, I'm asking you, again, I'm not criticizing. I want you to watch the game for yourself. And I want you to tell me, Ryan, I'll send you some clippings tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I can't, like, you know them things that people own them, like, and they will copyright your thing. That's why I'm going to put them up on my channel. I will show you how Javon Watson walks in midfield. Centre back is the best place for him. He was walking because cameras follow the ball. So when the camera gone with the ball, many times you don't see some of the players in the shot. Because when we watch football, we're not watching everybody. We're not watching what Blake is doing in goal. When the ball is in the offensive third. When you're in the stadium, you see those things. You see the man standing with his hands on Kimbo. You don't see that on TV because the TV is following the ball. I am saying that it is a good decision the coach made to put Watson at centre back. That was a good decision. All I am saying is that he should have started with that He should have started with that because Alvas was injured. Up to yesterday, Alvas was not clear to play after the training yesterday. So they knew that he's carrying an injury. They knew it. It's not no secret thing. So we're not trying to make up anything. And I'm not trying to be hard against Alvas Paul because I rate a man.
Ask Manning's man why would he play him then if he's injured? What is his why him feel like him play?
We have
David, me nah go back and forth with that, you know. Nah go back and forth with the thing, bro. Bro. Only if you know what go on, brother. You ever hear them say, Manning's man, I prefer you know your woman I give you a bun, and you don't know, you don't feel no way, you don't know. You ever hear that saying the Manning's man?
True, my marriage still don't know about the girlfriend business.
No, man, no.
Yeah, but I joke me, I make my beard. I joke, I make it.
A man always say, yo, I prefer me to know. Cause a woman that give you a bun, you know, bro, and you don't know, and everything I go smooth it out. Once you find out, bro, that me I tell you, say. So you're in a situation, you know, bro. We know all of the time we can't even bother talk on anything there. Me I tell you, sometimes it's frustrated, bro. I can't tell you right now what my boy I think, Javon Brown I think. Javon Brown I
I don't know
think.
what David is saying, Ryan.
No, him.
That is my point.
No, he must say something about Alvas Paul and me just shut him down and say, yo, bro. That's some music. The analogy me give him a while ago. For kind of shut him down, Virgin, because him keep on and say garbage on me ears, brother.
Yeah, but watching Ryan, remember, so you know, I mean, I know that's a difference in.
That's a man.
You know.
I went to final at under 16, and the coach, I had hamstring injury, and me cry. You know what the coach did, Ryan? The coach said, "Listen." You know the coach said to me, Ryan. Coach said to me, "Listen, me rather lose the final than lose you." That's what the coach said to me. Him saying rather lose the final than lose me as a player.
Hey.
And him bench me. Me ball like water. The team went out there, Ryan, and they win on penalties. And I was not needed. You have to trust your teammate them. When you're injured, brother, you're injured. You have to trust your teammate them. And that's the last thing I say upon them.
Yo, Manning's man. But I'm gonna tell you that. It's clear that when Tapa said player will die for him and thing. Let me tell you something, bro. Nobody now have to tell me nothing, bro. Them play they not no respect for him, bro. Them don't. Let me tell you that. Them not have no respect for him. None. Once you start make a player talk to you like certain way, it done. Same thing with a woman, you know, bro. Once you see a woman start talk to you certain way, bro, she not no respect for you, bro. Allow me to tell Manning's man.
Yeah, man, you're right, man. Just anybody in your life, brother. Listen,
Once you start a woman talk to you a certain way, just do like this.
Ryan. Let me give you a good example. The other day you teach me, because I'm older than you, you teach me a lesson. Listen, very simple thing. You said, listen, it's not everybody supposed to get your contact information. Because of that will reduce your importance as a person. If everybody in the world can call and think, you understand me?
Yeah.
That's a lesson. All right? And you teach that. I'm say, you know that's a very valid lesson to learn from a younger person speaking to an older person.
Never make yourself available all the time, bro.
Listen, hey, let me tell you, people ask. I'll give you some numbers of some people, some names, some people you can call Ryan in your WhatsApp afterward. You see when time, 3 minutes left, brother, and me alone at the stadium stand up and I clap. the Ministry of Sports turn around and wave our hand. Then one day me a madman, brother. Because I still believe Jamaica can win the game. I don't go to the stadium because I go to the stadium because I love my nation and I believe. I think a lot of things I don't agree with Alvas. I miss him attitude right. He has not been playing good. But what is this saying about a Javian Brown? You are playing in a training with somebody who injured and you see him limping at the start of the game and him starting over you. What does that do to your confidence as a player? More people look on the other angle of the argument. What does that do for a player's confidence? It's just like Ryan. Imagine you are keep for your side, and the goalkeeper in at the goal, him break him hand, right? The goalkeeper break him hand, and he hand in a sling. One hand the goalkeeper using, and you up on the bench and the coach say him not play you. What do you think that would do to your confidence?
Bro, tear your confidence apart, bro.
That is my point.
Bro, I tell you, I know what the youth are say. Been through the program, bro.
Yeah, man, I just understand no man's money.
You see, that's when me interview in me live on program, I tell Mr. Speed what. I remember this I'm when me 15 now. When Mr. Speed tip me off down a Westmoreland there. Man, tip me off, brother. And he stick with me for the rest of my life. And the other day when him dip on the program, I say, yo, bro, you mark me, bro. You hurt me, bro. And then Price come, and I say, Price, you have Croakwater all. And we did there, we are ball out. We are play good, we are do everything. And you would never give me a chance. We make them know how I feel, bro. And I can tell you, I've been in a lot of situations like that. I can tell you what my boy have all the youth. I day in a Javon Brown head. And I can tell you where actually what come out of the man head, bro. And I know why it up. I know sometimes certain things not really good for talk and them look good thing, bro. I know why it up do that thing, bro. Remember me tell you, bro.
Well, I cannot say I know Ryan, but obviously something is.
May I tell you after the year, bro. May I link your man and tell you.
Yeah, man. Something has to be wrong. Listen, remember that. Listen to the point when I make people. Listen to the point. Because we can do deductive reasoning. We can extrapolate, we can examine, we can draw a conclusion. The coach knew that Javon Watson can play centre back. He didn't want to start him there. But he didn't start Javian, bro. He wanted Javon Watson to play midfield. Watch it.
Watch the Sykes where the man use, no?
Yeah.
The Sykes where the man use, brother. Watch this. The man them knows a Powell. That's why the man go with Javon Watson and Anthony Grant in the midfield. And what happened when him take off, when Alvas Powell come off, what he did, he bring on Speedy and put back Aka in the midfield. So basically him still keep him soldier them on the field.
What I'm saying.
Still play down Javon Brown.
Obviously, I am saying, Ryan, look, so you never wanted to start Aka at centre back. Because if you wanted to, you had the perfect opportunity. Drop Alvas because he's injured. You never want to start the man there. But when the centre back injured, you put him there. That means you really don't want to play Javian Brown, Because you never want him to start a centre back. The centre back get injured. And you still don't play him. You still don't play my centre back. Something, brother, I don't know. But again, like me I say, the man them get a point. It's 2 points from 5 games. Like me say, I thought Canada had a bad game. And we could have won this game. When you get teams on them bad days, you have to win, brother. This is a bad day for Canada, and we should have won the game. When you get the team them on them bad day, you have to win. But me think the team, I feel like the stadium, like let me say this, Ryan. We want the government at Jamaica to know this. Ryan, if fans were in the stadium today, Jamaica win the match. Ryan, I tell you that. We are the only country in the qualifiers that don't have the benefit of having our fans. And I plead with the government for the next set of games that Jamaica play.
Bro, that never happen, bro. That will never happen, bro.
Allow some fans because the process good enough because everybody either vaccinated or get tested. Sanitization everywhere. Everybody in the stadium have on mask and them thing there right throughout the whole thing. I mean, guards and police, everything well run. I am saying that, listen, if 5,000 people in the stadium today, I shout Jamaica, we win the game, Ryan. Even if it was a 5,000 spread out all over the stadium, we could have won the game. You can tell. You know, in time Jamaica get corner, you want other 300 people say, goal. Imagine if that number. Kemar Lawrence kick a brilliant shot at the keeper save late in the goal. It's a crowd enough. Everybody starts saying, go with it, Kemar. Fire taxi. And look at the man, I listen to the crowd. The players them need a little boost, a little energy, a little thing there behind them. I'm hoping that the government can look at the game today and saw that the people who are there,
bro,
follow and observe
all
protocols and invite them.
It's
The
not
government have to help us,
important
man. We know the
management.
pandemic and thing, but yeah.
It's not important, but alright, let me show you something. When they're saying they're waiting on Monday to know if they're going to get funds, remember, you know, all the protocol thing where they're saying you need, all that will be done for the ministry to get it for ready for the game Friday, Sunday. Man, with the back of time, bro. The government of Jamaica, them the back of time, bro. Look from when you can go watch Toronto FC. Look from when you can go watch Toronto national team, bro. Bro, I'm go up on the man website, you know, bro. And the man must sell the ticket for $30, $35. On the most expensive ticket for touch a player them is $125. One of them ticket they may buy. Because I go to the Jamaica game. Next month, next year. I go to the Jamaica Canada game. When it's cold. My youth, either them no want to do it, as you say what Sir P say, alright, I think a
They
joke.
can't do it or they don't want to do it.
Alright, brother. We have my youth, me not lie to you, bro. The coach, I'm not saying nothing more upon the coach, bro. I'm done for the night, bro.
Let me say, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan, I'll come soon, Ryan. Let me say this, Ryan. But I know we have to drive in a town drive. What is Ryan? All I'm saying is that there are enough vaccinated people. Because remember, you know, even though you're vaccinated, and what I'm saying is that here's the protocol. You must be vaccinated and you still have to have a test. All right? And if you don't bring the proof of the test, you have to do the antigen test. So when you're vaccinated, you still have to do a PCR test to go to the game. Right? You come there, if you don't have the results of that, you have to now do the antigen test at the stadium to go in. I am saying if that is available, then at least it can't be so hard. Me not ask you a full stadium. To ask 5,000 vaccinated Jamaicans to go in there, we need a little support. Imagine with me, people. And Ryan, imagine with me. If Jamaica beat Canada today, what would have happened right across Jamaica? Think about the inspiration and the motivation and the upliftment in people's Sunday and a lockdown day. And a lockdown day, how people feel. I want us to look at the big picture, Ryan. That sometimes the football bring a level of joy when Jamaica does well. That touches home. Imagine if Shamar had scored today and Jamaica won by a goal to nil, Ryan. What would happen in Rima? How the people would respond? How the people in Trenchtown would respond? You understand me? We want us to see the football like that. That is more than just getting fans in the stadium. But what the fans will do and how the nation will benefit. Right? But understand it. So if that is the protocol for vaccine, brother, listen, man. We love the football. If them say, listen, get all 100 vaccine. to support your nation football. In a business to me, because listen, everybody got that, you know. If a vaccine kill you, something else. You understand me? But if that is the protocol, that is the protocol. You understand me, Ryan? And I want people, well-thinking people, to think that way. Because football, more than cricket, football and track and field, when Jamaica do well, it touched the heart of people all over. We need the fans behind the players. We need the fans behind the players. Man, must smile, man. If you know so them can go, the players are smiling to see the fans them. The man them happy, Ryan. But where you think taxi play so good? The fans them, man. Listen to Kemar Roof interview, man. The man said, man, I can't imagine if there were more Jamaicans in here with us today, what it would be like. I can't wait for that day because this felt good. And I must say 200 people in the stadium.
Mornings, man. I roll asleep, you know, bro. They are tired, bro.
Yeah, man, yes, bro.
Bro, right now, they have some back a kill me, bro. I try go up on the road for try get something for putting a day. Back of the seat and inside of the seat, forget the seat more comfortable, bro. I buy a shot put mic.
Oh, yeah, one of the gaming seat them.
Yeah. But you know they sitting down like 5 and 6 hours, bro. Wicked rough, bro. I buy a shot.
I know you do it, you know, brother. Me can't really show them so long, brother.
Yeah,
you're good enough. Me rate you know, you're good enough.
Yeah. I buy one shot put mic for bring it right. I still need a few more things, but you know, I take my time, bro. I look on Amazon if I can get something, bro, but no, I said nothing, bro.
Yeah, man. So bless up all the people in your comment section,
bro.
All the persons who were
right. 100 odd people still there, bro.
Yeah, man. 99. So bless up one and all, please. Hit the like button before you go, people. 232 likes. See if 28 of you can hit it, make it get to 250. You know, that is how the thing works. Yeah, man, but much respect. Ryan, thanks again for the opportunity. Sorry we never met the link.
No, man, don't worry about that, man. A small thing, that, brother. Small.
Yeah, me will send some things. Me will send some clips and some videos. Me don't know how you will get them edited so you can probably drop them on your channel still.
Only people probably drop them there, man. Can't buy everything with everybody having everything.
Yeah, and then the thing with the videos too is that because them have the sound system blasting in the stadium.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
So a lot of interview run with the player them.
Yeah, cause you know me different still. Me not really do them kind of interview there, you know, because everybody a fight forget.
Yeah.
1 minute and thing. We just listen what the man them say. You understand me? I tell you, say all the roof. Them man they happy for the 200 odd people. You man them happy, yeah, man. The man them say, listen, so much noise. Like them basically saying that them can't imagine what it would be like to have a full stadium. So we know them think they're important.
Yeah, man. Whoa. Yeah, man. So as I'm say, mornings, man. I go buy something today for get the mic more closer to my mouth. I need a fair seat, but the mic right.
Yeah.
But me need
Alright, boss.
yeah, man, I need a few more things, brother. I get it, bro, because I need for comfortable, bro. Because I like the long show them, you know, bro. I like give people opportunity for call in and because sometimes, you know, mornings, man. It's when like when Liverpool usually play and them usually do the calling show. I can't get on it. I know it feel for express yourself and talk.
Yeah.
You know, that bring a different vibes, you know. So yeah, man, bro, I'm gonna go all asleep, you know, bro. I'm gonna make 2 videos, you know, before I go sleep and then when him
the right person at the comment section. There's a person in there. I never the Prime Minister still use a different name, but him named Patrick Holness. Him said that the next home game people they must hold him accountable and say that we're gonna have fans.
Oh.
You understand me? So respect Mr. Holness.
Yeah.
Mr. Holness is promising us fans for the next home game. So that's good. Even 500, man. Even 5,000 or even 2,000, I think could make a difference.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. But bless up, Ryan. Get some rest, bro. Because the next long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And heal up, greetings and heal up to all the people in the comment section again.
Yeah, man, people. People. Tired. Tired, bro. Right now, before I go sleep, I have to go. I'm going to get the ice pack in my back after bridge in. I tell the people, it ain't easy. Watch it, my eyes swell. You see that? Look like me, I go swell. Yeah, look like me, I go swell. I probably have to do the video them tonight before if them swell up, I can't come on camera like that. So, yeah. I'm showing you what I go on, people. I'm showing you what I go. See, need something for you, so man. And down here, so. Down there, so, in the chair. You know, to make it more comfortable and solid, people, that's, you know, when you sit down, it's comfortable, so, yeah. Nice chair, you know. Nice chair for sit down like a nice hour and stuff, but you know. People, work never stop, you know. Yeah. Can't do an hour maximum, man. You know? Can't do an hour maximum show, man. Trust me. But sometimes I do that. But people, right now, I have a record. I record 2 videos. Cause look like my eye go swell. And probably tomorrow, I now go able to come on camera. Who knows? But I record 2 videos now. Brother, stop the vaccine thing now, boy. You born vaccine, brother. You say it how many times, brother? You look attention, bro. Come on, bro. Just be a man, no, brother, and stop the childish stuff, bro. Please, bro. See, you get the attention the way you need. But yeah, people, I record 2 videos right now and upload them. I have to give my thought on the game because really and truly, nobody wants to sit back and watch it or so. I have to cater for you guys. So, people, big up on yourself. Enough love, enough respect. Really appreciate the love you guys giving me. So, thank you guys, man.
This video is sponsored by Manscaped. This package 4.0 comes with the Shed Travel Bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, if that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxers. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscaped. Use the code Ryan LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.
Thank you guys for your support. Big up Jackson, appreciate it. I don't know how you guys do it, but for watch here for so long, you guys good, man. Thank you guys, man. See you guys tomorrow. Back tomorrow with the player rating. So look out for that. Peace out.